And hello everybody! Welcome to another episode of Adventure Rolls Winds of Calamity. We're so glad that you are here with us tonight after a very long weekend and a lot of us thinking that today was Monday when it is in fact Tuesday. So hopefully this little stream is able to remind you that it is in fact Tuesday. But regardless, we're so glad that you are here. It's going to be a lot of fun. And exploring Holodrum, exploring this new city that we have. But before we get through all that, if this is your first time here with us, hello, my name is Literary DM. I am the Dungeon Master for this adventure and these wonderful group of people. I also make videos where I talk about various RPG elements and continue going through a series of introducing Pathfinder, which, for the first time in a while, a new video is not coming out next week, but it's coming out this Friday. I got a surge of creative energy and managed to put together a video for this week. We're going to be covering multi-classing in Pathfinder because, trust me, that is something that you really want to go over because it's different. That's all I'm going to say about that. But with that, so go ahead and keep an eye out for that Friday at 10 a.m. Central. And speaking of which, tomorrow at noon. You have until tomorrow at noon to enter in the competition to enter the chance to win the dice bag made by Chirix. They did an incredible job with it. It looks great. So we already have a lot of entries so far, and the winner will be announced tomorrow, most likely tomorrow evening. So excited about that. Again, everyone, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. This is a fun way to celebrate that. So thank you. But that's enough talking from me right now. Let's go ahead and introduce our players for this evening, starting with Mike.
We did talk. I get the bag regardless, right? I win.
Oh yeah, no,
right?
that is behind. Yeah, that is totally behind the scenes.
Everyone else is just joining for fun. Yeah, okay. Anyways,
I accepted the money. Yeah.
Just want to make sure we're on point. Hi guys, my name's Michael, also known as Nordic Dice, also known as Milkshake Mike, apparently, because it's just one of those days. So today, I play one half of the Twilight Twin duo Avum. He is one half Oracle at level 7, a bring over from Pathfinder, speaking of which, and 5 levels of Rogue. So he's got his uncanniness already, which he already is pretty uncanny as it is. So super excited to play in that tonight, as well as kind of jumping into following up on Holodrum, everything that he's got going. But as well, if you do want to catch any of my content as well, I'm not currently streaming here on Twitch consistently, but every so often we... I have flies in my house that I might randomly be doing monk stuff for. I saw it come right at me. But you can check that out on Bardic Dice or on Twitch, but most of the stuff is on VOD if you want to catch our previous campaign, Fates United, on YouTube there. It's actually been kicking off crazy, the finale. It's kind of been hitting a lot of views. That's kind of crazy. But that being said, that's me, and I'm going to mute myself and go on a hunt.
Yeah, so while we watch Mike just flail around, let's go ahead and follow Mike on all the various socials. Have a lot of fun there. And let's go ahead and introduce the other half of the Twilight Twin duo, as one of the official artists for the stream, Rachel.
Hi, I am Rachel, also known as Pip. You can find all my art on Instagram or Twitter under Pip400art. It's where I post all my stuff. And I also stream over on Marquee Gaming on Twitch on Mondays at 3:30 CST. I'll go do commissions and NPC art for the campaign that Mark runs, stuff like that. So feel free to come hang out with me then. I will be having art stream this coming week, so that'll be fun. And in this game, I play Scissory. She is a paladin rogue and is the twin Tweely sister of Avum. And yeah, I think we're all really excited to be in a new city. Who needs sleep? We can ignore the jet lag and explore everything. Yeah.
Exactly, yes, because that's what you realize is when it's about evening and you teleport over to the side of the world. All right, time zones exist. That's fun. But yes, go ahead and follow Rach on all the various socials for some amazing art, as well as including most recently little birthday gift for me with one of the former characters I played, who's also an NPC here, art of Reina. So it's really great. I love it. She looks great. So yes, go and follow Rach on all the various socials and keep an eye out for Mystical Mishaps, which you will hear more about right now with Mark.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mark, the other side of Marky Gaming with Rachel. And as Lit mentioned, our game on Sundays there is called Mystical Mishaps. It is at 7 p.m. CST on Sundays on our Purple Place channel. And you could catch us there for the crazy chat interactive fun chaoticness. Hopefully it doesn't go as bad as it did last session. I'm pretty sure. It was a rough one last Sunday.
What was it, like 50% spell failure chance or something like that? Like
the odds of how much went wrong going wrong again would be like winning the lottery 7 times in a row. Let's just say that.
Yeah, Mark was like saying he was like shocked at how
I could not believe
everything
how
rolled.
pinpointed everything bad was on Sunday. But yeah, it happens.
I'd say it was all the smell of the good roses, but can't anymore. So.
Dev lost his sense of smell.
Yes, Dev lost his sense of smell.
Still recovering for that one.
So yeah, hopefully it's better this next week. And the chat can help them, or you can catch on YouTube,
or not help us,
or not help if you prefer to be like that. I play Attic here. He is a Sheikah artificer and ready to explore a whole new world with all new technologies that who knows what he can do with these things. So let's find out.
I won't lie, Mark, when I was designing Holodrum, because there's very little of it based upon in Zelda, I was like, oh, Mark's gonna have a field day with this. So go and check out Mark on the various socials as well as Twitch and YouTube, where you can check out all the VODs and also podcast form for Mystical Mishaps. Share, review, all that fun stuff. And with that, returning after a very long 1-week hiatus, we have the other half. The other official artist for the stream, D. Lee.
Hi, I'm back. I had FOMO really bad. So, it'll be 5 weeks. Turned into, it's 1 week because I feel okay. I swear. I promise. I'm not,
I heard you say 5 days from the beginning. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, 5 days. But yeah, everything's going good on my end, as good as it can, at least. So, just baby adventures over here. And art, so you can always follow that on Twitter. And I post some stuff in the tavern, too. But yeah, I am here. I play Demi. She is an artificer, or she's not an artificer. She, just does her Echo Knight stuff and Bard stuff. I forgot what class she is. It's been so long. So, yeah, I'm not taking Addict's class. It's fine. He can be the only artificer. Anyways, but yeah, she's really fun. So, like I always say, if there's any, either of those 2 classes, subclasses that you're interested in, it's super fun. Take a look. I like all the class combos and straight classes that we have here. Like, it's really cool getting to see artificer. Like, you play it really well, Mark, and you exploit the heck out of everything. So, it's amazing to see it. I love it so much.
Like just nodding sadly along.
And give Lit a headache. I'm done. Please.
Listen,
I added more to my list, too.
I know he did. I took a peek. But yes. Artificer is crazy good. But with that, Go and follow D. Lee on all the various socials for, again, also some amazing art there. As far as any other news here, as a reminder, this week's episode will be available in podcast form next Monday morning. You can catch episode 65 right now in podcast form and witness all the fun shenanigans, especially talking to Lionel and me destroying my throat via that method. But with that, if you can catch the VOD for this episode immediately after we go live. So if you stop, it should be able to pick up right where you left off. Apart from that, that's really all the announcements. As a reminder, again, go ahead and keep an eye out for the announcement of the winner for the dice bag giveaway. And apart from that, let's go ahead and dive into tonight's episode of Winds of Calamity. And welcome back, everybody. So, when last we left our heroes, the group of adventurers known as Scissory's Angels was exploring Hyrule Field in an attempt to hunt down 2 guardians in the hopes of getting some giant ancient cores. So that way it could fuel a potential armor set that a deck found within the Twilight Realm. They managed to find it as well as other various curiosities and heard other rumors of skirmishes and just the growing conflict of this war of the Calamity occurring. With that, eventually they found the cores, freed some various captives that were heading on the way from Lurline to Kakariko. From there, the party then met back up with Demi, where she used her ability to teleport over to Holodrum. As the night was falling in Hyrule, they then used the teleportation and arrived in Symmetry City, where it is currently early morning. You see various people in the streets, people that you recognize normally to be Hylians. However, their ears are not as pointed as would be a custom with most of them. Their ears are more rounded. So it's a little bit of an unusual sight for those of you more familiar with the traditions of Hyrule.
Ew.
You see the buildings are much taller than even that of Castletown, with a giant floating island in the sky and flying vessels going into port with various loft wings, giant winged birds that are risen by knights are flying down in formation in paths over the city. You all currently arrive, and with that, there's currently a main walkway. What do you all do?
It's really bright here.
I put on my shades.
We're gonna sleep?
What? No, we're not sleeping. We're exploring everything. Right? All right. Look how cool this is.
Maybe we should find at least somewhere to drop bags off of. Have a point of reference.
Drop me off at.
How are you tired? Look at this.
It was the end of the day.
Yeah, we have so much more to do. You have to find your destiny or whatever.
You need caffeine, Scissory. Actually, Scissory doesn't need caffeine.
I would love some caffeine. Where do we find?
We've learned that lesson many, many times ago.
It's decaf.
Ah.
As you're asking, where is there caffeine? You do look, and down the road, you see a little bit of a sign that looks to be that of a coffee mug with a little steam coming out of it. And there do appear to be people sitting out on at various tables having conversation. Looks to be a human and also a Rito having nice conversation over what looks to be a small cup of coffee.
There. You want to go?
She always finds the coffee shops.
I mean,
I have coffee shop vision.
Coffee shop. If you want one, go for it. Knock yourself out. I'm not.
What, you don't want one?
Well, again, I think finding an inn first, and then seeing what we should do. This is all going to be here in the morning.
Sure. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get one, and it'll take probably like 2 seconds. Yeah?
It's morning here. Yeah.
Nothing's going to stop you, sure.
Well, you can just come get me. Like, I'll just go meet all these people.
All of them?
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna meet like
even
30
the
people.
round
Fine.
ears? Oof.
What?
What? Why are you being a weirdo?
Just saying, it's so weird looking. Just
Ava, don't be
Yes.
racist.
it's not racist.
Go to
Yeah,
bed.
weird. I'm just saying. It just looks weird. That's all. I'm not saying
Great
I'm
quote,
judging
addict.
them.
Don't be racist, go to bed. Was that the quote?
Yeah, from
That's the
Zach.
quote,
How did this come back around full circle?
Sorry, it's just when I get tired, I guess maybe I'm just more judgmental.
Okay, well,
We're
I'm
tired
gonna go
of
get a coffee. I can eat. Who wants one? I'll buy you one.
And this is
Okay,
you
I'll
do
buy you
not
one.
need you do not
I'll do
need
that.
one right now.
I was like a chamomile.
You want a Oh wait, turn around. Do you want a chamomile what?
Yeah, just a just ask for a chamomile with some honey.
Chamomile coffee. Got it. Okay.
No coffee. Bye.
I'm off.
Not
So-
a good idea.
All right, so Sismi's going off to go explore the coffee shop. What are you all doing? Just making sure.
Cold.
No, you're fine. I just want to make sure what everyone else is doing before we get into anything.
Is it cold here?
Currently, based upon its elevation, it is currently getting a little more chilly as it is first light. Sun's up, so it'll probably be like 7 a.m. So it is a little colder as it is moving toward the winter season. And Symmetry City is specifically pretty high up in the northern city, as it is also off a lake.
Oh, I keep thinking that we're like southern hemisphere, so I was like,
No.
oh, everything's opposite season. Okay.
Yeah, no, you're in the
There we
northern
go.
hemisphere right now. If you were in Termina, you would then be in more the southern hemisphere.
Okay.
Just take out my hat with the little dangles with the ears that goes up right there.
I'm just looking for any places of interest in the vicinity besides coffee shops.
Yeah. It's
Perfect. Well, yeah, there are a wide variety of shops within the city. You do see there seems to be that of magic shops, potions, as even down to what you looks like that of almost like a bomb as a sign. Like, it's not made out of wood. It looks like it's almost a deconstructed bomb just hanging from a chain.
That looks dangerous, the deck. We should go check it out.
I might.
Are we all just splitting up?
No, I'm staying with you.
Oh.
Oh, are you getting rid of me? Sure, I'll leave.
No.
The water.
No.
Whoa!
Follow. Just tail after him.
Why are you following me? You're supposed to have your time. I'm.
What?
No, we need to stay together to keep an eye out for an inn.
Oh.
Are you trying to get rid of us?
No, I thought that was like a,
No.
couple thing to be like, hey, scram. Go
No,
look at the
literally, we'll be
bombs.
like, we'll just say we're going off on our own.
Oh.
I think this is actually really cool. I want to see how
Yeah,
this works.
I want to see what this is
Oh.
as well.
Okay.
All right.
So we can go get our coffees and hopefully my tea.
Perfect. So we'll go ahead and cover Scissory first as you three make your way toward the bomb shop. Scissory, as you enter into what looks to be a very nicely organized shop. The tables are perfectly ordered in exact rows. There's nice flora in the various corners and hanging from the ceiling. There's just wrapped around greenery around the windows and reaching up the pillars and just reaching across the ceiling. At the very behind the counter, you see what looks to be a small, almost leaf-like creature. You recognize they have a long snout, red eyes, and just hair that seems to be made of autumn leaves. They are just walking around the countertop and just going about with using various magics, just pushing various cups and pouring out and making various liquids and then going ahead and pushing on forward, and turns to you and goes, "Yes, can I help you?"
Great shop you got here.
"Oh, yes, it's known as the Deku Seed."
Oh, so cool. It is like perfect here. I feel like my brother would actually very much appreciate how everything's like perfectly arranged.
"Oh, well then your brother must have great taste."
He does, yeah. He does a good job. So, okay, I am wanting to stay awake for a while.
"Oh, but
So
how long are we talking? Are we talking just a couple of hours? Are we talking about potentially up to like a week?"
oh my gosh, you could do that?
Yes, but you need to sign a waiver."
Oh my gosh. Wait, is that expensive?
Potentially.
Interesting.
But you can't
That's
sue me if you die. That's what
Wait,
the
would that
waiver
kill
is.
someone?
We don't talk about that.
How many people has it killed? I won't tell anybody.
I am legally obliged not to say.
Are you serious?
Make an insight check.
11?
The face is unlike, it's not like a traditional humanoid face. It's a lot of bark and plant-like texture. For Zelda fans out there, this is a Deku scrub. So it's very hard to get any kind of reading on him.
Okay, so I have no idea. Oh my gosh. Well, you must be like the most intense coffee shop ever.
Oh, well, we would like to think so.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't maybe want to stay up a week, but I have stayed up all day or night, I guess, for you guys. We were somewhere else earlier. And I want to stay up all day today.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can certainly try. With that, you'll need a lot of shots of low espresso. So you specifically just want to stay up. Just so you know, if you do this, you will potentially have a crash, like caffeine crash, where you'll probably just pass out.
I should be fine. I think I'll do it.
Okay. So you want that. That will cost you about 10 rupees.
Wow, expensive coffee. I didn't think it's worth it, though. I'm no arguing for me.
Okay.
You are not my twin.
Is there anything else that you would like?
Yeah, I also wanted to get some for friends. Probably, I don't think they would appreciate the caffeine. So, how about something? I think one person wanted chamomile tea. If you have tea.
Oh, we have lots of tea. As he just kind of like waves his hand, and you just see a little carousel behind it. Just do a slight spin, and you just see a bunch of leaves crumbled up into various bags.
Okay. Could you do one like a chamomile tea that's like very unique and maybe like to this region to make it like special?
Like, are you talking about flavor wise, or are you talking about something extra?
Pumpkin spice.
Either, whatever you think would be good. I trust you.
Okay. Anything else? That will run you about 2 rupees.
Okay. And then, why don't you make just 2 of your favorite drinks?
Okay. That will run you, for both of those will run you 2 rupees each.
Okay. Sounds good.
Perfect. So he goes ahead.
I just give him 20 as tip.
Perfect. He gracefully accepts and then takes it, and you just see him just with another wave of the hand, the rupees just go into a bag that's just behind the counter, and then the bag ties up. And you see him just do all kinds of magic as suddenly the pots are just continuing to just roar to life with fire and start spinning by themselves to heat everything up. The chamomile is cooked to absolute perfection, and it's nice, warm to the touch, very relaxing. Then he goes ahead and makes your drink, and you just see an absolute almost monstrosity as several shots of what we would call espresso are poured into it. Like, we're borderlining on 5. So this is
quite the 911 Dutch Bros 10-shot coffee.
Yeah, so, and but then you see the coffee is just sitting there cooking and for an extended period of time. And as he pours it, it doesn't look like how coffee normally should. It almost looks like it's pitch black. Almost like like no light is getting through this thing. It is thick, and he just stirs it up, pours a little bit of milk into it, and then pushes on over into a nice 16-ounce cup. And then finally, for the last drink, this one is very fascinating.
The 2, right?
Yeah, for the last 2.
Yeah.
He's making it a double batch, and you see what looks to be a tea. A nice brown tea as he's sitting there just over the stove, lifts it up about 3 times. It seems to be on the verge of boiling over. And then finally makes a shot of espresso, puts it in, a little bit of cinnamon on the top of it, mixed with a little bit of honey for sweetness. And then there's a little bit of oddly enough, he sprinkles something into it. It looks to be a nice little bit of dusting of some sort. You can't really tell what it is by this point. If you want to, you can try to make an Arcana check.
Okay. I got a 17.
17. Okay, so as you're looking, these specks look very familiar, that you can recognize. It looks like some of the divine crystals that you remember encountering fairly early on, and specifically the green kind of divine crystals.
Oh, wait, the ones that were sparkly that tattooed us?
Yeah.
Potentially? Oh, interesting. Okay. What did we do to detect? Was it detect magic?
Yes.
Divine sense did something.
Or did divine sense also work?
Detect magic specifically worked.
Okay. All right. I don't say anything for the moment, but I'm gonna make a mental note to check these.
Yeah. So perfect. He hands you all 4 drinks and a nice little bit of a carrier. And goes, well, will that be everything for you today?
Oh my gosh, these look amazing. Yeah, I think we're good for now. I'll probably come back.
Oh, perfect. Well, if you do, just look for the deck receipt.
Thank you. And do I have a little drink carrier?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'll go out and try and find them. Also, side note, I enjoyed playing coffee shop with you.
This is Rachel's best.
This is what I just like.
Fantasy.
Can you tell the 2 people that go to coffee shops frequently?
As you're describing the drinks, I'm like, oh, this is so good.
Perfect. So with that, hopping on over to our 3 that are heading over to the bomb shop. You enter in, and it is currently dark. There are very few light sources. Any light sources that do exist seem to be that of magical in nature. There are some slight rows of what looks to be just black powder loaded into various kegs, and then various scraps of metal on various tables just loose out in the open. There is a man behind the counter. He seems to be rather tall and lanky with just thin spider-like arms and a slight beer gut to him as well. He is wearing a leather apron and then a what looks to be a welder's mask on top on him, and he has glasses and just a concerned expression as he looks over and he goes, "Oh, can I help you? Can I help you all? What are you doing here?"
Is this a shop?
Yes. Did you all have any orders? I don't recall seeing you all.
Maybe in the future.
Oh, well, what do you want? If you have fire, put it out now.
Oh, yeah.
No
don't
fire.
worry about that.
Okay, good. Have to keep things cool around here, otherwise things go boom. Learn that the hard way.
Imagine that would be a big loss of inventory.
And an assistant, but we won't talk about that. But
That's unfortunate.
well, had to learn. But regardless, what can I help you with?
We're curious. We want to know more about your services here that you offer.
Well, if you are looking to inquire about various bombs and things of that nature, I could certainly provide you and even sell you some. Assuming, it's all in good nature and things like that. But if you need that or even need a specific type, I can certainly do that as well. He looks at you, Avum, and sees that you have a...
There's like a giant fly in your shop, sir!
Oh, I thought I got rid of that
I killed
thing.
It's fine. No firebolts needed.
Good, well, I thought I got rid of that thing. I guess thank you. But regardless, I see that you have that firearm, so you could definitely get some more black powder if that's required. But anything that you need along those lines, I could certainly build it for you. Bards is my name.
Hello,
Nice to meet you.
Bards.
Flies here.
How
Pleasure to play.
much are bombs?
Oh, well, what kind are you looking for? Are you looking for more traditional, or are you looking for potentially ones that can, a more special kind that's recently coming out of Hyrule known as bomb chews?
All of them.
All of them?
Give us the details.
I
Okay.
just want a list.
Well, the traditional bombs, you see, can run you about 25 rupees. Those will be able to have a range as far as you can throw it. Bomb chews take a little bit more time to explode, but you can potentially guide it in a specific direction and it'll go on the ground and then explode upon whatever thing it impacts upon. As far as everything, yes?
Sorry to interrupt your presentation. 2 quick questions. When you throw a bomb, would that typically be your more strength-based throw or like a dex roll if you were to toss it?
Oh, well, considering this would be more about accuracy, I guess it would be dexterity-based. I don't know what these terms are, but I guess that makes the most sense.
Fantastic. Well, I mean, I just, like some people would like to throw certain devices versus, yes, I'm just making sure I'm just understanding the process of how you do it.
Well, the good news is with a bomb, you can technically throw it and then it'll go into a radius, so I guess it could still hit a target if you're close, but you don't need to be technically spot on. And then from there, those are the small kind, and then you get into the bigger kind, and well, that could potentially cost a little bit more rupees as 50, and then 100 for the biggest one, which will have, I think that one has a blast radius of nearly 20 feet.
How big is that? How do you carry around?
That one is typically more wielded by the Gorons, which is, considering they've been rather hostile lately, I don't really want to encounter that. And typically those ones are used more for sieges and attacking walls anyway. So you personally probably won't be able to use it. No offense to your strength, but it's typically more used for siege-like weapons than anything.
So we build a catapult, and I look at Edek.
We could make one.
We can make one.
Yep. I mean, do we have a wall we're trying to bring down or something?
Evil.
No, but if we want to incinerate the... You know what? We'll have this conversation later.
I think catapults are hard to move around, too. It's not just like you ride around on it or something.
That is fair.
It's true.
That'd be amazing.
The day one of my D&D parties actually starts carting around a catapult in their campaign is the day I quit.
I mean,
Okay, here's the
you
thing.
already set us up. With
I know.
Awful Dragon.
I know.
If think about this, I can make up to large items. Does
Exactly
that
what I was
consider a
thinking.
large
No.
item? Can I make a cat?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
No, that is considered a huge item. Catapults are massive. Like,
Fair. I'm gonna look at my character sheet. while
Also,
we keep-
secondary question, my man. He wouldn't say my man. Sorry, Mr. Bonds. This you said shoe bombs. Is that right? Is that the
bomb
stuff?
shoes.
Bomb shoes. Is that based on the choo-choo
No,
enemies?
no. These are more. It looks more like a rodent, like with a blue mask on front.
I see.
How much are those?
Those ones can run you about 30 rupees each.
What's the distance they can travel before they blow up?
Well, it depends upon. You can also even hold onto it for a little bit, but typically the radius it will go about 30 feet before it explodes, and then it'll explode in about a 10-foot radius. So you can hold onto it for a little bit longer before the radius shrinks. So effectively, if you're holding for a bonus action, that decreases it. Hold it for an action, that increases it. And then if you hold it for a whole round, you'll then have like 10 feet before it explodes. So.
Okay.
Do you have anything that's either attached to an arrow or some sort of bullet?
As far as bomb arrows are concerned, we can certainly make those. Those will run you about 10 rupees each. So as far as bullets are concerned, I haven't tried anything like that because, well, you see, the problem is you're already doing an explosive inside the chamber, so that'll just cause the barrel to explode.
Or if you would do one like potentially based on a delay. I've heard of a delayed fireball before, so something similar in kind.
Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to be able to do such magics. I just tinker with explosives. That's all I do. I don't really cast spells.
Makes sense. And these bomb arrows, are they equivalent damage to a bomb, or what kind of radius and damage are we speaking?
They tend to be more impactful and blast in about a 10-foot radius. So you can technically hit it anywhere. So effectively, it'll do like a 3d6 fire damage. So in about a 10-foot radius.
Good to know.
So bomb arrows are 10, regular bombs are 25.
Yes.
Okay.
That's good to know.
Mechanically speaking, that would still work with sneak attack.
If you are stealthed, well, technically because it's doing with a explosion effect, it would basically be like doing a small fireball. Technically, it doesn't work with it because it's a radius effect. Because I think it's
an arrow versus throwing a bomb.
Because you're basically using the arrow to throw the bomb, effectively.
Gotcha. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we even had this conversation with Silent at one point. So
it's different than like a fire arrow that adds
now. If you're doing a fire arrow, yes, that would stack with sneak attack, just like if you had a flame tongue dagger.
Gotcha. Okay. Good enough.
Yep.
I think it'd ever be possible to maybe make not a big device, but like a bigger version of a gun like that to shoot these bombs out of.
A cannon?
Yeah, like a cannon.
I mean, yes, we use it in our military all the time. I'm surprised. He looks at you and says, I know some of you must be from Hyrule. I'm surprised cannons aren't in their military. But yes, we use cannons all the time for our purposes. Interesting.
How big do you think that cannon needs to be to effectively shoot one?
Well, it depends upon the type of shot that you're doing, and the type of range. You see, there are some cannons that are more that are wider, that are meant more for arcing range, and then you have some that are more like a 10-pound shot that are meant to go a little bit farther down the line. So those ones are meant to break up the military and the opposing forces as they are marching toward theirs. So things like that. But you could potentially make it. It would cost a pretty penny.
Interesting. Well, I think for now, I'm gonna go ahead and grab for myself. Which rupees do I have? Okay. Math this real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
How about for a whole collection, let's do 10 regular, 2 mediums, and 5 bomb chew.
So, so 5 bomb chew, so that'll run you about 100 rupees there. You said 2 medium, correct?
2 medium, yep.
So that'll be 200. And then how many small?
I said 10.
10. Okay, and that'll run you, so basically 300 rupees. Perfect. He goes, great!
300 total?
He goes, great! Well, that'll be 300 rupees.
So 10 regular, 2 medium, and 5 bomb chew. 300, you got it.
All right. And he just goes over and he just takes a bag and he just...
You need any... Okay. All right.
Now...
What?
Yes, now you should be very careful. Probably a little more careful with these bombs than I just was. But be careful. These are explosives. They can go boom. Especially with this name. I should actually... You know what? He takes a piece of paper. I need you to sign this.
Oh, what am I signing?
That I am not responsible for whatever happens to you.
That's fair.
What if you sold me some faulty equipment, though? Doesn't that make you responsible?
No. This equipment is excellent. Some of the best in all of Symmetry City. However, it's your fault if you hold on to the thing for too long.
Okay. So it's user error.
Right, exactly.
Yes, user error.
If it just like misfires for no reason, I can come after you.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
As a shopkeep myself, I do think that is good practice to keep.
Yeah, so
More ideas.
No, I mean that you keep it open for warranty issues so that we come after you if there's any issue with the bomb itself.
Well, of course. I mean...
Good.
Keep it open because that way I keep my reputation intact because that means it forces me to be accurate and good.
And to be fair, I doubt we'll come back if there is an issue with the bomb, so you're good.
There you go. You know, that's a little bit morbid. I didn't think about that, but you got a point there. That's really dark.
That's what I do for the team. So you did say you clearly you work with guns as well. Do you sell bullets or premium bullets of any sort?
Well, premium bullets, what kind of premium bullets are we looking for? I mean, we do have things like silvered bullets, as well as potentially even things that potentially more magical enchantment, potentially ice-based bullets. Those ones I do sell. The ice-based bullets will run you probably about 60 rupees.
For how many? Or just one?
Per bullet.
Sorry. Splendid. That's one. All right. What about do you have any +1 bullets or anything?
More magically enchanted bullets. 1 second. He just goes into a slight drawer, just pulls it out, and you just hear a bunch of rattling, and he just slams it down, and he starts looking about. He goes, no, not that. Aha! And he just grabs a bag, and he just, here. These are certainly magically enchanted to be more accurate and potentially cause more damage upon the foe. I believe one of the members of Eslo's Institute was able to assist me with this. But as far as this is concerned, this whole bag contains about 10 bullets, and I'll be able to part with it for about 200 rupees.
Yeah.
Right. I have in my possession 2 firebomb arrows. Would you be willing to do a trade of sorts for these bullets?
Make a persuasion check.
200.
Bat those ruby reds.
Guidance in this game is very clear that I'm casting it, right?
No, you can do guidance.
This isn't like Baldur's Gate, or is it?
I've always done where you can do guidance.
Okay, even in social situations? Okay.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate. Ooh. Ooh. Math. 28.
28. He looks and goes, He looks and goes,
Never been used before.
I could go ahead and certainly. Well, I would assume so, since these are usually used on impact. I think that'd be a fair trade.
Many things. I figured my salesmanship wouldn't work on you, so. And yeah, he'll hand him the 2 of those. He said for. Sorry, how many +1s?
10.
For 10, okay. And then how much would just regular bullets be?
Regular bullets will run about 10 rupees a piece.
Piece. Ooh.
Let me double check something. Let me double check my notes. But yeah, let me double check here.
37. Wow.
Double checking my notes, just making sure I wrote that down correctly. I'm sorry. No, it's 20. It's 20 rupees for a bundle of 10.
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah, cool. That's what I wrote.
So that still go the same price would still go for the +1s, assuming just because they are enchanted. That higher level.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay. And then he'll buy. I'm so sorry. You said 20 for 10.
20 for 10.
So buy 40 rupees worth of bullets.
Perfect.
One last question as well. You seem to be very astute, and it's probably not anything of project right now that would be capable of. But he'll show him the gun, the flintlock gun that Deck's been working on. To do some sort of increased, even just better material or more higher level materials to enhance the damage anymore, like basically turning a +2.
Yeah.
How much would that sort of project potentially run?
Well, this thing already has a lot of enchantments and enhancements upon it, so it'd probably, in order to be able to work around it and make sure everything goes together properly again, I would probably have to cost for time and labor regarding that. So it'd probably cost you close to maybe about 3,000 rupees.
That's actually kind of what I was assuming. Perfect, thank you. Just sort of curious.
Absolutely. And he just hands it back to you.
Does anybody else have any things they're looking for?
Looking at everything? Oh. No, I feel like
I
Scissor's
got
breaking
stuff,
down
yeah.
somewhere.
You did say that they were having issues with the Goron. Is there anything you might be able to Give us some information on.
Yeah, regarding the Gorons, something about them where some seem to have been taken over by some sort of a ruler that has caused them to become a little bit more, aggressive. Less so than normal. They are a bunch of juggernauts usually, so they are a little bit more aggressive than most Gorons, but even then, attacking various people out on the road, some Gorons have retreated and are just going about to the various lands, hiding away from their kin. But descriptions of a woman adorned in blue with watery blue hair and almost with like amethyst eyes as well, and almost seems to be engulfed in purple flame, seems to be behind their rulership.
Does that sound in any way familiar?
This would be something for Avum, where Avum...
Does it sound like the Oracle?
It sounds like Nehru, even down to the purple flames and amethyst. Now, as far as everyone else is concerned, you can make intelligence checks to see if the purple flame descriptor sounds more familiar. Because I'm not sure Avum described what Nehru looked like.
No, probably not in detail there. Unless they
control is 22.
22, okay.
5.
Demi, you're not necessarily sure. Attic, the purple flame and purple eye sounds like shadow magic. And pretty on par with Viren.
Interesting. Is there a main spot for the Gorons around here, or is that just like all over the place? Like,
the Gorons are typically found within the Talus Peaks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's this side of the world's Gorons, not the other.
Yes.
Does your badge still work with them? I wonder.
I don't believe so. Maybe potentially, but from what we've gleaned, did a little bit of digging, they are quite a more barbaric type and isolated from the Gorons of Death Mountain.
Well, I believe in you if you need to win another strength or challenge thing.
I put my money on the deck, but all right.
Yeah, we'll get a deck to do it this time, and then you can get a blessing.
Oh, okay. Maybe. We'll see.
Or just hide in people's shadows again.
I can't do that.
I can't either.
I can. So,
anyways.
like to find Scissory.
Yeah.
Perfect. Also, one last thing. You said there's a potion shop. We don't need to RP necessarily too much, but how much would supplies for a greater healing potion?
Greater healing potions would typically run you about 150 rupees, so 75 rupees in total.
Okay, I'll think on it.
All right. All right. So as you all are exiting out the bomb shop, you do see Scissory at this point is in the street, probably looking around to find you all. Is holding the various drinks. Looks to be holding about a carrier of 4.
You found it. You got lots of drinks. The bomb shop.
Oh, please tell me you bought a bomb.
I bought some.
Yeah, these two did.
Awesome.
More than one bomb.
Okay, here's cameo for you. He made a special. I brought 2 for you too. Who wants to do a quick check to see if these are safe to drink with your little detect sparkles thing?
What did you buy, Sister?
I'm like already sipping
really
my
concerning.
coffee. Yeah, okay, first of all, this is supposed to be really good. He put like so many shots in this. But
Stop sipping it.
No, this one's fine. No, this one's okay. This one's fine. He didn't do it on mine.
Watch us when I do my thing, it's going to be the one that has something. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic real quick.
I can dispel it if
So,
we need.
currently, as you detect magic addict, you detect that all 4 have magical auras about them. It looks like the 2 drinks that he made that are his favorite are definitely glowing. The green that you could become familiar with, the various divine crystals. The one that is Demi's seems to be glowing more of a blue, and then Scissory's, yours is also glowing a bit of a blue as well, denoting that of an enchantment.
Nothing that would suggest the same thing as the tattoos, though.
Nothing to suggest that it's on the same level of intensity as the tattoos. It just seems to be a more controlled dosage.
It's just not like the evil side of it.
No, not.
Tattoo.
Yeah, okay, that's
No, it does not.
Even worse now that we ingested it.
Alright, I think they're good.
Perfect. I'd asked him to make his favorite for you two. So
What is it?
I don't know. It looks good though.
You didn't
I love
ask
it.
what's in it? Oh my god.
Yeah. Is it good?
I drink it, yeah.
So, all right. So, addict, as you drink it, it definitely fills you with warmth as it just fills your chest with it. There's a slight sense of definitely like nuttiness and the sweetness of the honey, and then a little bit of adrenaline goes through you as you definitely experience the espresso shot. This would basically be the equivalent of a dirty chai. So there's a nice sense to that. And I need you to make a...
Is this his no caffeine option? She asked for.
I didn't ask for no caffeine.
She did not ask
Well, you
for
said
no...
you
I
said
said
the
his
other
favorite
2 wouldn't want caffeine. That's why I wasn't. saying.
I said the other 2 don't do what I'm doing, like where
Gotcha. I
you'll
see what
be
you're
up
saying.
like all day.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say dirty chais don't nearly have as much espresso
Yeah,
as
yeah.
other lattes. But that being
So
said,
funny.
I need a deck to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
You're within 10 feet of me or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So +3 to my normal. How's a 25 doing for me?
Perfect. As you feel your this warmth just go over your body, you feel almost a boost to some magical effects. You, for the rest of the day, have advantage on concentration checks.
Oh,
Dopers.
super
Pretty good.
dopers.
Should drink
Oh.
up, Avon.
Drink it.
You feel alright?
Drink it.
I feel great.
Drink it.
I feel
Drink
more
it, drink
focused than I felt in a long time, honestly.
That means
That's what it
caffeine.
Drink it.
This is. Oh my gosh! Your eyes are like all over the place.
I want you to drink it. I bought it for you.
All right. Sip.
All right. Just
take good money.
just a sip. You're not full on drinking it.
Yeah, I mean, he's like just taking like tiny sips of
Sip
it.
it. So as you eventually get to the point of where you're probably about halfway, I'll need you to make a Constitution saving throw. It tastes very good. Nice nutty sensation.
1.
Okay.
As you're going, it tastes great, but unfortunately, that's about it.
Perfect. That's what he wanted.
It tastes good, doesn't it?
Well, thank you for not putting any caffeine in this. I really appreciate it.
Sure. You're welcome.
It's like looking at it.
Anytime. I got your back.
I'll take a
As I
drink.
So, all right. So, Demi, as you do, I need you also to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh no, I'm sorry. This one's actually a Dexterity saving throw.
What? Is it a mimic?
Coffee jumps at
Splashing out
you.
It'll make sense.
Dirty 20?
Perfect. As you're going, you feel a little bit more agile. You for the rest of the day, you are under the effects of Cat's Grace.
Ooh.
Fun.
Chamomile cat.
And then finally, Scissory, as you're just taking a shot of this, I need you also to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Let's see. Hit 9.
As you're going, it definitely is keeping you up, and the slight adrenaline after each bit of consumption seems almost wane off because it's so intense that the crash is that much harder. Unfortunately, you don't gain any effects.
Oh no! I'm so sad. Yeah, I rolled a 2 on the die.
Oh.
I'm all out of rerolls, sorry.
It's okay.
Could have given you silvery bombs, but I don't think it's gonna help you.
It's the wrong way.
Yeah.
Silver barbs like coffee.
Does it taste good, or is it almost like so many shots it like doesn't taste good?
It's so many. Well, the thing is, because the coffee is so dark, it's almost like drinking sandpaper. The milk kind of smooths it out, but the espresso is so intense that it even overpowers the coffee. So it's a drinkable drink, but it's rough. Like,
sure. Oh, this one's interesting.
What did you get?
I just asked him to make me something that'll keep me up all day. So.
Oh, so it's probably super dark.
Yeah, I mean, you'll try.
You know what? Sure. I like dark, bitter drinks.
The crash you said is really hard, but I mean, then we can do it together. It'd be cute.
I hope one sip doesn't make the crash that hard.
So mixing those two in your stomach isn't going to have a bad result. Alright.
Take it.
We're putting us on completely opposite sleeping schedules, but we'll be fine.
You're just taking a sip?
Taking a tiny sip.
Okay.
Tiny sip.
As you're taking a tiny sip, it's exactly as I described. It's rough. So, both figuratively and literally.
It's too bitter for me. Yeah.
So, you know,
I can do
go back and get another one later. I don't know.
Like 1 or 2 shots, you know, but
yeah. Okay, well, this will get me up though. So yay me and yay us!
Yes,
I'm so glad you all had your drinks. Okay, you got bombs. Okay, what should we do now?
Yeah, we were supposed to make somebody here. Also, would you say we would have had a chance for a short rest in the span of coming back and leaving to being here?
Yes, okay. You would have.
Dopers.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll some time.
Considering you all had a chance to say goodbye to various people, that I think
that makes sense.
That definitely would qualify as a short rest to me, because that's not strenuous activity. Well, not normally.
Not maybe emotionally, but not physically.
Yes. Well, probably finding a place for an inn would be good. We're trying to go to the college at one point, so Demi may meet with our contact. I believe Lana's here. Is that correct?
Yep.
So there's 2 things there, and then
where's your thing?
Probably at this point, mine's in the woods. Mine's would be more. If I remember correctly. Why does every time I pull up the map, it pulls over there? Isn't mine's in the Fairies Wood? Is that right?
Yes, it's the Fairies Wood is the whole wood that surrounds the mountains of the Talus Peak all the way up to the Rolling Ridge.
But where the tree is, it's on the north side of the Talus Peak.
It's.
I remember.
Yeah, it's more to like the center, so where the lake is, it's more up to that area. So it's basically right between the border of those 2 ranges.
And we're in Symmetry City, so direct east.
Yep.
Okay. And there's nothing in the city for him first. You just go there, I think, right?
Currently,
right?
yeah.
For him, okay. Cool. So yeah, I would assume we'd check everything else out here first before heading out.
Okay. Why did I think they would have like a Oracle of Time building, and then you could just like go in? Like I know you never said that. It's just like it had that in my head.
Just a building. That'd be actually really cool.
I know. Wouldn't that be cool?
I would actually probably assume they probably do have temples or shrines, yeah. But
True.
I mean, considering one of the oracles is based on secrets, I don't think they really have like a headquarters
That's true.
available for the public or anything.
If they did, Aaron would be so ashamed.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So
okay. Well, okay. What do we want to do? I mean, we could just explore and see like what there is here while we look for things. So we have to,
That's true.
where all
Make
the stuff
notes.
is, right?
I am ready to do whatever I need to do for you guys, and hopefully it all goes good. I mean, I'm just here to help.
Also, how much longer are you guys willing to go? I'm tired.
Oh, we're gonna go all day, baby.
It's night.
It's not.
We do
It
need to
is for
adjust.
me.
What?
We need to adjust to the time difference here, but I also feel like we should go to sleep no later than like 11, and then maybe like take a little nap, and then get back up for like the afternoon or something, and then go back to sleep when it's nighttime.
Oh, there's no way I'm
I don't
taking a
know.
nap. I mean, if you guys want to take a nap, that's fine, but I don't think it's happening anymore.
I don't think it's happening
me.
for you either, to be fair.
Yeah, it's not an option.
Just awake.
Just...
Oh, you just see him start pouting, and he just grabs the drink out of her hand and takes a big, like, just down of Scissory's drink.
All right.
Like, we're doing this.
Make a Constitution save.
Come back! Yes.
Oh boy.
What's your aura again?
+3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Con, so 3,
Uh-huh.
12, 15.
Okay, you don't throw up, so that's good.
That's good.
But it is PSA at home. Don't drink this much caffeine that quickly. You feel your heart race as it starts to feel like it's almost starting to burst out your chest. Luckily, you're not under the effects of that, but you are under the effects of haste for the rest of the day.
Ah!
For the rest of the day?
Oh.
I knew it! I'm so bummed I failed that. I'm so sad. I have to go buy another one.
Whoa! I've made one of these potions. I've drank one of these. I
What?
told myself I wasn't going to do this before. I'm hasted.
What? Is that you're wasted?
Slow
That has
down
alcohol in it.
with
Adapt,
your
this is not funny right now.
talking.
I do not like that.
So slow.
Oh,
It
you need
didn't have alcohol in it. You're not wasted.
hasted, my friend. Hasted. Hasted is the definition of under which you are much faster with your movement. You can do quite as many more movements within a movement there, and then
Wait, do
sometimes
a
even
bunch
if
of
the
karate
dexterity is
chops
a
right
little bit faster.
Oh my gosh! Wait, why didn't that happen to me?
I do not know. Sometimes the
You know
effects
what?
of
It's
this is
probably your
not quite
personality.
diluted into your blood when you first take it, and then sometimes, if you do that, you're not ready for it, it actually still affects you quite not in the best way.
Wait, give me another one, and I like just down the rest of it.
You down the rest of it?
Yeah.
I'm going to chug it. Oh boy. Hope
right.
you don't have an empty stomach.
Well, for the same drink that you were drinking.
Yeah.
Okay, make another con save then.
Okay. Now she's
By then
jealous.
This, like half the party's gonna be out for like a full day after this now.
Uh-huh.
I'm literally just thinking, I want a picture of just the twins back to back, just like conked out.
This time's a 16.
Okay, so you again, same thing. It's very intense, very quick. You are able to hold it down a lot more easily, but you are again now under the effects of haste.
I feel too.
See, right? I'm telling
Oh my
you,
God.
this is just... It's a lot.
It's gonna be amazing. We have to go see everything. Like we gotta go to every single building.
I
And
just
I
look at
can't
it
understand what they're saying
dead.
anymore. I don't know what they're saying anymore.
They just like start going to twin talk. Like,
Yeah,
when they're siblings. Except I still feel like Scissor's twice as fast as they...
Go into your Twily talk.
like you see like her finger, like we got there.
Ava
they
just
look
starts
confused.
walking towards the college. All right, let's go then. Just starts
So-
heading off the way.
You guys are going to the college then?
Unless they stop
Yes.
him, I'm just saying that he's
So-
just
Yeah.
to
So
work.
And it just stands for a second and watches them zip off, probably 100 feet ahead of him in a second. Okay.
Oh wait, Ava,
All right.
we gotta wait for them. We can't just like go without them.
It's like running.
Wait, stop. We
Let's
run down.
go!
We're sorry. What
didn't
do
mean
you
to
guys
get
want to
in.
do?
No, wait, you can go ahead. I'm sorry. I knocked down a
Fine.
child. Sorry.
he looks and goes, "Mommy!" And just
You
starts
got in
running
my
off.
way.
Oh my gosh.
Is Lana here? Should we find her?
No, I don't think we should talk to her like this. This is like that's gonna be a serious conversation, and I'm gonna probably get like pretty upset and like mad or like emotional, and I don't know like if I like handle it with this.
Okay.
I know I'm getting really fast right now.
Scissory, if I can move 180 feet in a second, how far can you move with your boots activated?
Should I
Want a
try?
race?
Is there a racetrack in the
Yeah,
city?
to the college.
Oh, potentially. I don't know. Where's college?
So you are able to see it. It is the tower
The
is
big pointy.
yeah. There's a tall spire that seems to be made of red brick. That is one of the tallest structures in the building. That's one of the tallest structures in the city below the island, floating island.
Okay.
I've seen that place, but we can check.
Okay. Hey, do you guys mind if we race?
You know what?
Sure.
Go for it.
Okay. We'll meet you there. Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Can someone wave a little flag or something so we go start at the same time?
And she's gonna pull like a handkerchief from her.
Is this one of those races where we actually like try and stop each other, or are we just racing?
I think we should just
Just
race because we don't want to
race.
like make a huge disruption. But I'm gonna use my boots. Yeah.
We don't know how the police
Weird.
authorities are,
Yeah.
here. And when I drop this, 1 to 3 go.
Ava goes on 2.
I click my boots and then.
So just making sure that the boots double your movement, correct?
I think so. Yeah.
So
It's
Goodness.
insane. 320 feet.
yeah, that's like
Yeah, doubles your
Around.
walking speed. Yeah.
So basically, I'm sorry, Ava. Probably even with dexterity
yeah.
checks, she's like you
Here,
start.
you know that.
You start running. Basically, this is like the Flash trying to race young, or the young Flash trying to race the Flash. It's not happening.
Just 2 twilight streaks in the middle of Symmetry
Literally,
City.
that's what this is. This is basically just as
I'm being invaded.
just papers just start going flying up into the air. Some people are like, "Oh, what is that?" And you just hear that as you just start careening through the streets, and eventually you do make it. Like, I'd probably say within 15 seconds to the city, to the college. It's a nice open campus made of nice fine red brick buildings, about 3 stories high each, almost into a U formation, and there is the tall spire on the far right of the campus. In the center of one of the open greens seems to be a statue of a slender woman with a long, almost fiery-like hair in a slender, not necessarily dress, but more so that of like a what's it, like basically almost like spandex type uniform that of a street performer with large wristbands going around her that seem almost too big, but are clearly used to accentuate the various dancing performances. So you see that in the center of the campus as she's looking almost off into the distance.
And this is a statue
This is a statue.
or a person? Oh, okay. So I don't know why I missed that part. That it wasn't a person. Okay. Yeah. So like, I'll just stop in front of the statue, and then I will start counting. How many seconds it takes for him to catch up to me?
Math.
Ava would probably take you probably following like 10 seconds to do it.
For sure. Fascinating.
45-50. Wow.
Do not think that's accurate, but alright.
No, it's not, but...
He just starts taking all these notes on haste and the boots, and while we're just waiting, they have taken forever. I don't know what's wrong with them today.
We have to listen. We have leveled up. We are in another era right now. So we need to make sure that we don't talk so fast to them that they just feel sad and left out all the time. We have to talk really slow.
Sure. Right. Okay. Understandable. It's not their intelligence, it's just their level of functionality today.
Yeah, it's like we are on a whole other
I do. My mind feels wide open.
I could do anything right now. Like I could jump off that statue.
I kind of want to get into a fight, personally.
Backflips and then land. Personally,
I dare you to. While we're waiting.
I don't want to get arrested though. Like that would be awkward if Demi has her big thing and then I ruin it by doing.
That is right. We're not trying to show them up. Right? This is her moment.
Yeah. Like I know I'm we're all a little jealous we don't get the attention right now, but
And Lana is not to be messed with, so we need to keep our cool when she's there they are. They're just past the corner over there. On the other side of the street.
Oh hey guys.
Attica's very leisurely walking. He's
taking his time.
Demi's making notes of where things are, and
you see a bunch of
inns
Demi, as you're looking, you do see what looks to be the Broken Note Tavern, or the Broken Note Tavern, as a sign written over, which is where Lana was mentioned to be staying. So you do see that in the main street area. As far as everything else is concerned, you do again see this. You do see other what looks to be other students going to early morning classes. They look to be some of them look to have just woken up, just rolled out of bed, adorned in very comfortable clothes. So it looks like they don't want to be up right now.
It's fair. I don't want to be up right now. Okay. I'll just make note until Attic. There's the inn that Lana's at least, so
good to
that's
know.
close by. Yep. I hope those bombs are gonna be fun. Excited about that. Glad we didn't have all this haste when we have these in the bomb shop. Probably would have overwhelmed that poor guy.
That might have ended poorly.
Yeah, probably. Alright. Oh, there they are. Literally, you can see them just vibrating.
It's a good way to teach him some patience, probably.
It's true. It's teaching a new oracle of time patience. Great.
He thinks he's waiting every minute, but it's every second there's a bar going on both of your sheets.
Oh.
It's ding 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 ding.
All right. Bead demons, we're here.
You did it! Congratulations.
This is the college.
Thanks.
Cool. Good. There is the Broken Note Inn. She takes costume.
There's this lean in while during the pauses if it was forever. Yeah.
That's how she
honestly, I don't think that we should talk to her when we're really hyper. Personally.
Yeah, no, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah,
I'm just saying she's there. We can also be there if we want.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah.
Well, this is your thing. You need to meet with your person, so we're here to support you. And if you need a backup band, that's.
Yeah, do you need us to hype you up at all?
Think you both are hyped up plenty.
I'll hype you.
You really should try. It's really good.
We're here for you.
I don't know how to proceed. I just figured I'd go in and read books. I don't know.
Well, don't you have
I'll read
someone?
books with you.
Wasn't there a person that's
Yeah, isn't there like a dream man?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead. But, you know,
Oh,
well, it's like the founder of this college. I feel like this college is old, right? He's probably dead, maybe. I don't know.
What if you just waltzed right in there and you said, "Hello, the founder of this college gave me a dream and talked to me. Where's my special place in the college?"
Maybe I'll hang back with two people going at super speed and someone talking about being friends with the dead person and wait to see how that goes before I... Just in case.
I feel that maybe that's a bad move, and maybe they would think I'm crazy, because this sash probably doesn't mean anything here. You know, the blue insignia.
or they're like, oh my gosh, I had a dream.
Like,
You're
we've
here.
been waiting for you this whole time, and they roll out the red carpet.
That's an interesting
everybody's been
thought.
dreaming about me. Huh?
Yes.
What do we know about the government here compared to the connections to Hyrule?
Yes, that would actually be
Question.
that would be a history check. For those from the light world, I would say specifically
23.
Yes.
23.
I don't believe about this place.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So
Again?
you would know that their relations, they are allies, but beyond that, that's really about it. You would know that the ruler is a traditional monarchy. So unlike Hyrule that has a constitutional monarchy, this one is traditional, where it is lords, ladies, and barons, all that good stuff. So you would know, based upon various imagery that you've seen around the city, that the ruler is currently ruled what looks to be like a giant, a large owl type. So you would know that he is the king. But as far as names, you really haven't gotten one yet, but you've seen pictures of him in various official regalia.
Wait, an owl is a king?
An owl, a Rito that looks like an owl.
Oh, okay.
So basically think of like the chief, how the chief looks in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
He's designed to look like an owl.
Okay, so is this a Rito place then?
A Rito is king, but this is not a Rito place.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Go
ahead, Demi. Lead the way.
Sure. I didn't get any instruction. I just said come to this college, so I was just gonna
Sing him a song or something. And
Yeah. Be fancy.
Hey, don't discount the option of like just saying you had a dream, though. You never know.
That's true. I mean, there's a lot of psychology on dreams and that sort of thing as well. So,
Yep.
Maybe they'll believe me. Maybe they won't. Maybe I'll get kicked out. Maybe I'll be able to read. I mean, all the other things that I've come across have been because I just went to a library and read, right? So,
Sure.
cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could read my own handwriting, but I do remember seeing Demi had a dream. Symmetry, is it Arts of Battle? Song of Sealing?
It was so long ago, I don't even remember. That's what I'm trying to
Arts
remember.
of something.
Yeah. Can
all
you
bad.
help refresh, Lit? Because that
Yeah.
was a while ago
So-
and not something I was focused on.
Yeah, no, you're fine. So basically, you were told by Eslo within a dream, whether or not that he's alive or not, you have no idea. All you know is that you were told by him that definitely to seek out the Song of Sealing, Arts of Battle, Bards of Battle, things like along those nature.
Okay.
And the
I
guy
have the
earlier
notes
said
on it.
Ella's Institute, so that's that guy.
Yeah, this is, you know that the full name of this is Eslo's Institute of Historicity and Arcana. This is also where
Yeah.
this is also where Reyna has been wanting to go for her pursuits.
Yeah,
Good
and Vati was a former student of Eslo.
Yes.
You know, in the span of like 4 lines, I've spelled Eslo 3 different times. And that's on me. But it's EZLO, yeah.
EZLO, yeah.
Okay, because I kept putting the L in various places. Anyways, okay. Yeah.
Do you need me like push you in there?
I'm walking.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there are
Just
there are different buildings, so which one are you going to?
the School of
Hard Knocks.
I was gonna say fancy, but the Arcanum one, or well, you said something about Bards.
Yeah.
And
so there is a Bard college here.
Okay.
It is pretty easy to find. It is definitely the smaller one of the entire building, of the entire college, I should say. But it is the easiest one to find, as you are definitely able to see what looks to be a Korok with a violin on the ground that seems to be playing. That's a statue of it outside to denote that it is the Bardic College of Eslos Institute. So, as you are able to approach it, everything looks to be in order. The doors are before you, and you prepare to go within. As we'll go ahead and take a break for tonight. All right, so very interesting first half. Can't wait to see where the rest of this goes. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned, everyone. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes to see if we are able to get a lead on the Song of Sealing. Stay tuned. And welcome back, everybody. If you're just now joining us, so glad that you're joining us. You missed a very chaotic first half, but we are now hopping into where Demi is going to seek out the Song of Sealing at the Bardic College here in Eslo's Institute. So, Demi, or everyone, as you enter into the college, you look and you see a fairly standard entryway where there's a desk. There appears to be a human behind it, human woman, young, short blonde hair cut into almost like a pixie cut, with fairly colorful clothing. And there are hallways down either side. There's sounds of singing as well as various instruments. Sounds of people practicing various oral performances beyond that of what would be traditionally considered the arts. She looks up at you and says, "Yes, can I help you?"
Hi. My name is Demi, and I was told by a friend to come here and maybe see if I might be able to, use some research resources. I didn't know if anything was available to the public.
What kind of things are you looking for?
Magical songs.
Well,
Powerful types, I guess.
Well, powerful types of magic are not necessarily open to the public, but we can certainly let you research things of that nature. As far as copying down these spells, that will be a little bit more questionable, but you are certainly free to study the very basics. But more powerful, well, might be able to get you permission from our head of the college, but the Bard College specifically. Who was this friend of yours?
Eslo? She just kind of was unsure.
She looks at you with this absolute just eyebrow raised, and just looks at you absolutely curiously and just... Right, Eslo. He's been dead for several millennia.
Long time. Yep, I know.
That's why she's extra special.
There's, I don't really have a good explanation for it. Dreams can be magical and prophetical, and the powers that be are out of our hands, that sort of thing. We're on here on behalf of Queen Zelda as well. I know she doesn't have jurisdiction in this land, but we are here on her behalf as well, being her envoy, if you will. I know it sounds crazy, but that's what the sashes mean. That's what the blue.
She looks in and says, "Yes, I've heard tales of the champions and their sashes. It looks from everything like those are all real, but regardless, you can study the basics, but as far as everything else is concerned, well, if Eslo really told you, I guess he will somehow give permission to allow it, but I'm just going to say you can study the basics."
Basics is fine. Actually, is there a way to schedule a meeting with this, head of the Bard College at all?
Yes, let me check his schedule. She looks down and says, "When are you available?"
Anytime.
It looks like he has about 30 minutes before his next meeting. I'm assuming he could probably try to squeeze you in if that would work. You can meet in the library, and I will... First, I'm going to double check. As you see her, and you see her eyes basically flash white. You've seen this type of spell be cast before. She's casting Sending.
Yeah.
And she waits.
I'm cool.
Professor Cass will see you in the library.
Thank you so much. All right.
Are we walking over towards the like into the library, like away from her, or?
The library is right behind these double doors.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Don't
Super
mention it.
appreciate it.
And she just then goes back and opens up a book and just continues to keep on reading.
Okay. All right.
Oh, for real.
That was so slow. Just, I could do it.
I did like her at first, but I did like her at the
She's
end.
nice,
She
she's
saved
so
it,
nice,
saved herself.
So slow, but so nice. This
You did great.
Remember,
is great.
you're under the effects of haste.
Oh, am I
right.
talking too loud? Sorry.
No, just too fast, and if you need to go run out energy, just go do laps around the.
Oh, it's not running out anytime soon. Just saying.
Okay. That's right. Anyways, let's meet with this guy.
You're gonna do so good, though. You're gonna do so good.
Professor
Then
Cat.
If we get annoying, I give you permission to dismiss the magic. I know you can do that.
What? No.
Oh,
I
that's
paid
gonna
good
be
money for
bad.
this.
I'm not going to.
Okay, well, listen, not D. Your name isn't D. I don't know if I've ever done that before, like, or at least in a really long time.
I mean, D kind of works for Demi, so.
Yeah, that's true. It's my special nickname for
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys were so close.
Demi, you are beautiful, and you're talented, and you're amazing, and you are just the best ever, and you're gonna do amazing.
Guidance. Okay, let's go.
You're welcome.
Can't do it to yourself. That's awkward. Guidance. Like a
All right,
fortune cookie.
guidance.
So,
Yeah.
as
Everybody just.
I don't guidance anything.
so,
I don't have that.
as you enter into the library, you see that it is the base floor is just filled with various bookshelves and scrolls as well as tables. Students are already looking like they're studying. They have massive cups of coffee or teas to just some are just absolutely madly scribbling on various parchments. Up top, and almost like a square shape where you can see up to upper decks, there appear to be rooms for various quiet studying or even magical performances, practicing magical performances, and more silent type rooms. You look up and you see what looks to be a Rito. A Rito that has a sash across his chest. Seems to be a blue macaw parrot with elements of almost like a budgie type speckles across his neck and collar. He is looking around and is very tall for a Rito. Around on his back definitely appears to be that of an accordion. And he looks down and is looking over, and he sees you four, and he gives a slight wave of the wing.
Are you Professor Cass?
He flies on down and lands and just looks and says, "Well, yes, my name is Professor Cass. How are you all doing today?"
Doing good. These two are under the effects of haste.
Oh, I see.
Right.
I see you went to Deku Seed's shop, if that is the case.
Yes. So good.
Yes, we just have the drinks. Just like,
Yes, he is the most curious Deku Scrub. Likes to has a bit of druidic magic infused within his drinks, so that Gives it a little bit of an extra flair, has a license to do it, but is very careful with it. Be mindful of some of his even more potent drinks. But regardless, I am hearing tales of daring do, and that you are here to seek out more potent types of magic. Supposedly that from the wishes of a dead man.
I know it sounds crazy.
It doesn't just sound crazy, it sounds improbable.
Yeah, I know. I don't usually get these sort of dreams, but it was Eslo, and it was one of the, hold on. Demi says it, but I lost where my thing was. He is, he said it wasn't a Kokiri, was it?
Sages. A Minish. He was Eslo was a member of the Minish.
Oh, why do I have a different race on here? Well, it's fine. I spelled his name wrong multiple times. I know, but I already have a proclivity towards, magical songs and finding them, and we already have a ghost living on our house that's flat. And we're trying to find his brother Sharp, and now...
Yes, in name, not by shape.
Yeah.
You know the composer, brothers.
Yes, and they gave me a Rainstorm song.
The Song of Storm, one of the most masterful works in all the land of Hyrule. There have never been greater composers. I've heard tales of something known as the Sun Song.
I also have that one.
Most excellent. So then I'm assuming then if you have that, you must have gone to some of the bardic colleges within that of Hyrule Castle.
We're self-taught. But
most curious.
Yeah. It was more like, traveling and hearing a bunch of songs and getting a bunch of stories and stuff. So I just thought it was really fun. And my mentor gave me my little lyre and wanted to nurture that part. And now I'm traveling with everyone here under Queen Zelda's orders, and, Eslo again with the dead ghost dream, but
well, in that case, what kind of songs or things were you looking for out of Eslo's Institute here tonight? Or this morning, I should say.
No, tonight is quite accurate.
We just came from Hyrule, teleported here.
Interesting. Haven't had many of those in quite some time.
Yeah, that's why these two have the haste on them, I think, to stay awake. We're all kind of tired. Is there a more... I don't want to... a safe place to talk? This isn't really,
Well, upstairs, there are certainly some places that we'll be able to speak in more concealed conversation. The upper decks also are made perfectly for silence and the outside area, so that way any sound doesn't bleed out and people can practice in private.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, let's go up and do that. For this sort of information is a little bit sensitive.
Of course. Well, in that case, all four of you are more than welcome to join me. I imagine this conversation will probably preclude and also be valid and most important for you all to hear as well.
Be helpful, yeah.
Most excellent. Well, in that case, follow me.
Thanks.
We followed just slightly too close.
So so you are 100% the when the NPC is too slow, it's like the too slow and too fast. Perfect, love it. So eventually he does lead you to one of the rooms on the side, and he opens it up, and you do see that there are definitely a wide array of students, some Kokiri, Zora, and Rito, and humans doing various performances to practice, but you can't hear anything outside of the walls. He motions you on in, and as you enter in, you see it is a very sparse room with maybe 2 desks at most, and what looks to be a pedestal where one could fit sheet music and potentially even a speech of some kind. So he motions you all in to enter. And
All right.
as you enter, he closes the... Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
As he closes the door, it's almost as if all sound just stops. Like you could almost hear your heartbeat, and it is so quiet. So for you two, it is not good right now. It is it's not. It is very much a sound pressed room. So he looks at you all. So what can I help you with?
How did you hear about the huge devastation that happened to Hyrule Castle recently?
Unfortunately, word has reached our ears regarding what has transpired over in Hyrule. Sincerest apologies regarding all of that. So we are aware of the calamity that's occurring over there, and we do fear that it's going to be spreading over here not too sometime, especially with everything going on with the Gorons. And it seems Labrina is on the move. Some concerns there.
Yeah. So we are champions of the Queen, Zelda, and we are trying to find ways of taking down Bati, who was a former student of Eslo, which I know because, again, ghost of him told me. So
we are very aware of the tales of Vati being Eslo's institute. He is often a word of caution to the desires of power and not letting it consume you or corrupt you. So we are very well versed within his parables.
Okay. I was told to research something called a Song of Sealing here. I was in this grand hall amphitheater place, and there was malice traces everywhere, but Eslo was there and he was speaking to me, and he told me to research this song to hopefully help in sealing Vati. So I figured if I've already known the Song of Storms and the Sun Song, why not try to find the Song of Sealing?
So go ahead, make a persuasion check.
Okay.
I was about to say something that could help her roll advantage.
Sure.
But yeah, I was just about to say, and it's pretty vital that this happens, because at this point, Vati is no longer killable. He's been so corrupted with malice, you can't just kill him anymore. Okay. We have to seal him away.
All right, go ahead and I'll say that's worth advantage. Go ahead and make it with advantage.
Thanks, Cicely.
You're welcome.
Oh, that really helped. Thank you. That went from an 8 to a 19.
Hey!
But you said persuasion?
Yep.
It's a 24.
24. He looks you over and he even eyes you a little bit, Cizri. And at this point, you notice around his neck is a symbol. And it's specifically a symbol that almost looks like that of a hexagon with a circle at each point. You can go ahead and make religion checks to see if you recognize what this symbol means.
Religion. All of us or just her?
All of you. You all notice
4.
this symbol. 4? Okay.
That's a 9.
Okay.
14.
14.
My thing is reloading. Religion is 18.
18. Sheikah's, you can actually make this at advantage.
21.
That makes it a natural 20 to a 25.
So, anyone who got a 12 or higher, you recognize this as the symbol of the sages.
Mm.
So, rarely do you see dedicated followers, but specifically of the sages. Normally they follow all of them rather than a specific being. So he looks at you and just, well, you certainly came to the right place. And what you are describing sounds like an old amphitheater dedicated to a bard long time ago who tended to follow the windfish. So, or at least that's what he claimed to be. But regardless, I can definitely assist you in this. But you will need to prove to me that you will be able to wield this type of magic. And your friends, there will be a point when they might need to be able to assist. But first things first, my dear, you will need to prove that you are skilled in the bardic arts.
Okay.
So what is your means of preference? Is it more that of the artistic expression, such as that of the drawing of lines and painting, oratory, singing, or even musical instruments? Which is your choice?
I draw stick figures. I like the lyre.
Stick figures. Oh, hey, you can certainly get quite expressive with a stick figure, but that is good to know that you're with the lyre. In that case, he pulls out his accordion. My dear, it is time to show your bardic capabilities. It's time for our bard battle.
Yay!
Yeah!
Let's use my plus 11.
So,
yes!
So basically, what's going to happen is you two are going to perform against one another in rounds of 3. The best, the one to basically do rounds, the best is the one that will win. Best out of 3 will be the winner.
I'm excited. Okay,
Oh,
let's bring it on.
All right. So, with that, he looks to you, gives a slight bow, and then you're first. So, what do you? How do you perform?
Well, I probably shouldn't do the sun song in here, but yeah, just whoosh. Well, although that would be pretty impressive.
You'd blind him. I mean, yes, impressive.
I blind him. I don't know. I think just starting off with like a basic song, keeping those other ones in my pocket just if I need them. But
Yeah. And you don't have to do the magical effects of those songs either.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Okay. Cool. My
Yeah.
lyre is magical, but
It
it's
is.
just like little fun things. It's not.
right. So with that,
Okay.
as you just do a simple, a traditional Sheikah tune, go ahead and make a performance check.
All right. Let's see if this dice likes me tonight. Cool. Okay. 26.
26. Okay. He nods along and with the performance, he says, oh, the ballads of the Sheikah ring true even across the sea. And this, you just hear a massive exhale of the accordion as he then brings it together and slowly does a slight melody as he begins to exit a poem regarding the champions' ballad and how the champions fell so long ago, but heroes rose. And he, what'd you say you got? You got a
26.
26. So as he's performing, both for the especially untrained ears, both sound absolutely majestic. As he rolls, Demi, you notice that he one finger slightly slips. So you notice that while those untrained, he acts perfectly normal like a bard should when you get something wrong, and no one notices except for you. So you know you barely outperformed him in that instance. So you won the first round. As he looks at you with a slight smile of acknowledgement with a nod of the head. And with that, round 2.
Okay. I'll just do another ballad
Perfect.
sort of thing. I'll do a Zora one.
Amazing.
For fun.
Yeah. So go ahead and make another performance check.
27.
27. Again, it's just expertly done, as where the Sheikah one sounded more echoey and definitely full body. This one sounds almost a little bit more somber in its tone. This time he nods along with it and acknowledges the Zora, saying, Zora, for as majestic as they are within the waves, there's always an element of sorrow within them. And then he follows that up, and this time you can tell he's trying to follow you as with the Zora ballad, but he stumbles. And he was like, unfortunately, it seems I am not as well versed in the Zora performances as I would like. Well, you have certainly showed you are capable in performing these musics, my dear. But there's something else that I need to see from you. So, if you'll indulge me for a moment, as he just does a slight of the accordion. It's a dissonant chord as it just seems to almost ripple reality around you, and just everything just fades to darkness. And then you wake up and you look, and there's this dark void around you with crumbling islands around, and a ring of arcane magic in the center. And you see what's forms around suddenly out of the portal. He looks and he just says, if you are able to defeat this foe before you, that of pen and music and its minions, then you shall prove yourself worthy of the Song of Sealing. And you see sheets of paper come flying out of the portal as bands of musical notes and measures come flying in around it and binding it together to form a almost massless creature as it just stands before you. And then three what looks to be almost like paper golems are standing on other islands, looking around you, looking right at you, ready to engage. With that, everyone, go ahead and place yourselves. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to say hero. I did not bring him inside because I feel like
that is totally fair.
That would not be allowed. So
no doggies inside. He's just outside. Like
he's like, oh man.
Also, Avon was like getting more and more like, yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl. And now he's like, let's go. Like,
oh, is there anywhere particular you want us to put
so you guys will probably be on the bottom three, and here we go.
Sure.
So, and yes, Mark, I did have Multiverse of Madness in mind with this sequence, aka the best part, aka single-handedly, aka like the best part of that movie objectively. Like
it was cool, yeah.
You mean the only part? Oh, I'm sorry.
You know what? That's fair.
The coolest part. The coolest part.
All right, perfect. All right, so Scissory.
Oh, sorry. Oh, not 20.
All right,
26.
Avon.
9.
Attic.
I got a 20.
And Demi.
11.
Okay, with that, Scissory, you are up first.
Just double checking. We never got a long rest.
No.
Right? So, I didn't think so. Yeah.
We're just going for it.
Didn't think so.
Nope, you didn't.
So these are like gaps.
Yes. So
we have to like leap across.
You have to leap. You have to leap across them. The good news is, with all your strength scores, even you, Avon, you should be able to make them. So.
Okay.
Even you.
Wow.
He has,
Even
dude,
you.
you have a 6 strength. Like, I had to double check.
yeah. So also, really quick, so I wasn't here last session. The previous session, though, we did say that we all had slept.
Yes.
But anything that they did in the last session,
you have a fifth.
okay, I did nothing.
You do have a 5th level slot burned in order to do the teleportation. So.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. Well, before I do anything, I just kind of look to Demi and I'm like, shall I? Like, just making sure I'm not raining on her parade.
Do it.
Going. Okay. So I will, just run and like leap over. I just go like really quickly.
Okay.
Over to this big guy. And I will do 3 attacks.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm hit on the 17.
That misses.
Okay, second attack. Less.
There
Third
we go.
attack.
It's history.
Okay, that was better. 28.
28. The second one hits.
Or that was third.
Third, yeah, that's right. Third one hits.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I will add in sneak attack to this.
Yep.
Hmm.
25.
25. As you just go up and you manage to find purchase within some of the musical notes and just swipe through it as you see the bands just disappear. You said 26?
Yes. Did I say that?
25, you think?
25.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like the first 2 strikes, I'm like, I'm like, how do you stab the music thing?
Yeah, you're not finding purchase as this is unlike any creature you've ever fought before, but you're definitely able to eventually find a purchase.
Get the hang of it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
that's my turn for now.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. With that, Attic, you are up.
What is this thing made of?
This thing is made out of, they're all made out of paper. This thing is made out of paper and what looks to be almost like free-flowing musical notes and measures.
Okay. I think I'm going to join the party. And I'm going to cast haste on myself as well.
Okay. Okay.
Takes a drink. She starts drinking.
Yes.
And I'm gonna just book it over to here. And I'm going to punch it once with my hasted action.
Okay.
For a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That's 12 thunder damage. I want to sound like slamming on the keyboard and just sound like a bunch of keys just getting plunked at the same time.
Yeah, as you do punch into it, the sound, it does make that discordant noise. And you look, and as it ripples apart and then seems to come back together again as the bands seem to tie it back. And you notice it did do damage, but not as much as you initially thought.
And I'll yell to Scrappy, hey, shoot this thing. And he fires. I think he's within range. I'm gonna have to get like here. For a 19 to hit.
That hits.
For 8 force damage.
Okay. Perfect. So as one of the bolts goes flying through one of the sheets of music, it looks like it did a decent amount. And from there, is that your turn then?
So that is my turn.
All right. Now it's its turn. You just see it just go in on itself and then just go out a dissonant wave. I need, let's see here. I need everyone to go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
You get +3 if you're with me.
I'm glad I'm with you.
I don't need it.
Is this a charm ability?
This one is not.
Or a spell?
No, this is a spell-like ability. This is a special ability, I should say.
Okay. Darn it.
Yeah.
It's spell. No, it's spell like what?
Sorry.
No, you're fine, you're good.
3.5/Pathfinder.
Yeah.
19.
I just get advantage if it's a spell. That's why I
Yeah.
asked.
So 19, you're good. Attic.
I'm going to react with a flash of genius to make this. Oh yeah, +3 in there. 19.
All right, you're good. Avum.
28.
You're fine when you're proficient with charisma saves. Demi.
22.
You're all fine as you feel
Yay.
like the cord is just causing almost frightening to you, but you're able to stave off any effects that would cause it. So with that, it's then going to go ahead and move away. So Scissory and Attic, you already used your reaction. So Scissory, you do get an AOO.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, no, Scissory did not.
Okay. As it just seems to move away, and you just get caught off guard, and you just miss wildly from
I
it.
still don't know where to stab it. I keep getting confused.
All right. With that, that is its turn. Demi, you are up.
Okay.
You got
He
this.
is going to. I think he's still within range. Yeah, he's still within range. I'm gonna attack this guy. I'm gonna stay where I am though. And I already had my lyre out, so I'm gonna do the Song of Storms.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna add that Call Lightning as well
Woo!
to it.
Fun.
Right. As you just.
But I still
yeah.
have to pass my performance check.
Yes, you do.
Lord.
You
Okay.
probably should be able to at this level.
Yeah, 17 plus 11.
Yeah, you're more than fine. As you go and you just do, and you just start performing it on your lyre, and suddenly it starts raining, and the lightning comes as burnt ozone fills your nostrils. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yes, if we're taking it from the. Oh yeah, because that's also just a 3rd level. I was making sure because I know that the control weather is or sunburst is what I was thinking of.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, dex save.
All right. That's a natural 1.
Oh.
Wah, wah. Okay. So that is 3d10.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. $14 points. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 14 points.
All right. As the lightning strikes into like the book that's at the very center of it, you do see that it did damage to it as papers go flying, singed away, burnt by fire. It did do damage to it, but because it lacks form, it seems it didn't do as much.
Cool. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to summon my shadow out.
All right.
Just as a bonus. So I'm not going to move it or anything yet, but I'll just have it next to me for now.
Perfect.
And that's it.
All right. Well, with that, you see one of the Scissory, as you're looking over, you see one of the like almost humanoid-like looking paper origami looking figurines stands right next to you as it just seems to extend its paper hand, and it just comes running right up to you. And it's going to go ahead and do an attack.
So cool.
That was fun.
First attack is going to be a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Second attack
Sadly.
is going to be even more than that, 25.
Oh man, I even got extra AC.
So, first attack is going to do... Oh wait, it shouldn't be that much. 15 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And the second attack is going to be 13 points of slashing damage. I need you to make a concentration check.
Yes.
So
for each one?
For each one, so DC 10 for both.
Sounds good. First one, pass. Second one, pass.
All right. As it just slices into you rapidly, it then looks back at you and is waiting for its your next move. And with that, Avum, you're up.
All right. Just kind of from the little bush, he just kind of does a little Homer Simpson sink back into the bush as he goes, "I'm so proud of you, Demi," and then just slides in. So I'm gonna bonus action try and hide into bushes here.
Perfect. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Glad I have advantage. 24.
All right, you believe you're successfully hidden.
Cool. Bear with me. I've never really had 2 attacks with the gun since I've done that. So, is there a reload action that I need to have with the guns?
You don't have the enchantment of automatic reload anymore, correct? Or do you? Because at one point I know Attic did something to put the automatic reload onto it, but usually it's an action
Did
to
you say
reload.
my dad made that in it? I thought you said my dad put that in there.
Because it's still the same gun that the dad
I don't
made.
think I ever did it for him. I had it for my
Okay.
thing, but I think you said my dad put it in there for him.
Okay, so basically it does like an automatic reload type thing. So normally for reloading, it's an action.
Gotcha. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that when I'm
No.
hasted. I can just
Correct.
fire twice.
Correct.
Okay.
So normally, like, unless you're a gunslinger in which you can use your bonus action to do it, but normally you
Right.
have to use your action to reload.
Okay, cool. So since he's thinks he's hidden, he's going to aim at the one that's next to Scissory
Okay.
and fire at that one. And I do have advantage because he's hidden, right?
Yeah.
I can use my elven accuracy. So close. 24.
That hits.
I'm gonna crank it to try and push it back 10 feet from her. It's a DC strength 14.
Okay. I kid you not, I rolled a 14. So, modified 20.
Sure. So that's gonna be 4 plus 17, so 21 plus sneak attack. 21, 25, 28 points on the first one.
Okay.
And then have it reload. And he'll fire again.
All right.
So he's still hidden because of my silencer, right? Or do I need to redo the stealth check?
You'll need to redo the stealth check to see if you're able to remain hidden. You don't get the sneak attack on the second attack, though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Ooh. 19.
Unfortunately, you seem that everyone seems to be aware of where that came from, that there was an attack that came from the bush as it goes firing back, as the creature just elements of paper go flying back. He's able to hold his ground ever so slightly. So unfortunately, they are aware.
It's awkward. All right. All right, I'll just make a second shot then. Normal. So not sharpshooter because I'll say normal.
Right.
So normal this time.
Perfect.
So 5 plus 17.
That hits.
Whew. Still gonna over crank it again if I can to try and push it back. That distance. This one only does. Gosh, I haven't even looked at it. Plus 7, so 12 points on this one.
Okay.
I don't remember last time I haven't done search.
Perfect. As you take back and fire, the second one just goes into the other side. The paper goes flying back. He is successfully pushed back 10 feet to the edge of the island, as it seems to just put it down, and he manages to grab himself, but he is currently teetering on the edge.
Scissory bonus action shove. It's a Baldur's Gate thing. You can do it.
No, it's an action.
So how do you do stealth and stuff? Would I have to move to try and hide somewhere
Yes.
else, or would I be able to retry and hide?
Yeah, you'll have to move to try and re-stealth, because people are generally aware of where you are.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll try and then 30 feet with a jump, try and make it here then.
Perfect. You are that's far enough away that you are definitely able to do so with ease.
Okay, cool.
Because you'd have to do you'd be doing a long jump, so you'd be able to do it.
Mm.
So
Okay, sweet.
perfect. So with that is your turn then?
Yep.
All right. Well, the other one's going to go ahead and making sure. Yep. He's then going to go ahead and you just see him jump on over as he runs up to you at deck. He's going to go ahead and do a swing at you. That is going to be a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Second attack, that is only going to be a 16 to hit.
That misses.
All right. For 16 points of slashing damage. He just slashes across your chest. I need you to make a concentration check.
Yep, I'm good.
All right.
I think at this point I auto make a 10.
Probably.
Next to Scissory.
Yeah, basically, like, unless you roll a 1, you're most likely going to pass.
I mean, a 1 gives me an 11 still, so...
Yeah, so with that, perfect. You are able to do so, and this other one is then going to go ahead and dash, as it, just making sure we're doing it correctly. And is going to go ahead, dash on over here, and is next to you, Demi. That is its turn, and back up to the top of the order with Scissory.
I have too many tabs open. Okay. I will focus on this accordion guy.
Okay.
Accordion paper guy. I'll grab him first. First attack. Natural 1.
Oh, that
Second
misses.
attack. No, I move here.
Okay.
Third attack. 19.
That hits.
Okay. There we go. Scissory, my girl. Okay. 21. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So that'll be. All right. Perfect.
She like is tangled up in some of the paper. She just, I don't know, something about this battle is confusing her so much.
100%. So as you're just going and fighting, it's absolutely confusing you fighting all of this. So as you do so, so with that, just and finally you're able to find purchase and go, and just some of the paper just rips out as you pull the match sword to one side. Okay, so that is your turn then? All right.
Yep, all set.
Adek, you're up.
Copers. So hearing that fun idea from Sir Avum over there, I think he's going to bonus action Misty Step to here and shove this guy trying to push him up.
All right. All right. As you go ahead and make an athletics check versus their athletics as well. And
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 21.
all right. As you just and you just go Ignice, and then just I had to do it, and then just you just Misty Step on over, and then just push it, and as it goes down, you see it then just fall into the black void And then suddenly, bit by bit, paper by paper, it seems to be ripped to shreds and then pulled into the center of that arcane spiral, and it just disappears from existence.
Whoa.
Don't touch that.
Yes, Scissor's like, don't fall down there.
And then, because I still
Not
have
having fun anymore.
I still have the other attack. I'm gonna run over and push this one. Then,
all right, you
with
can.
My second attack.
Okay, you can do so.
I like this idea.
You play Baldur's Gate, my
That's
man.
a 20.
Interesting. So as you try to do so, it latches onto your arms and it just manages to almost look at you as a brow, as the closest thing to a brow just furrows as there's a slight crinkle of paper. It manages to hold its ground.
Hold on. What did the opposing enemy have to roll? What kind of roll was it?
Athletics.
So it was a ability check or
Ability check.
Throw?
Ability check.
So can I do silvery barbs on that? I don't have silvery barbs, do I? I'm stupid. Sorry, wrong character. I thought I had it on him for some reason.
No, I was gonna say,
Just kidding.
I know Attic has silvery barbs. I don't think you do.
I think that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was. I'm like, I know silvery barbs exist in this game, but yeah, I think that's what it was.
So, all right.
I have it on every other character. That's why I assumed that.
No, you're
I'm
good.
trying to look at one thing I have though to see if I can add in post roll. That's what I'm curious about here. I don't know if it's post roll or not. Let me check one thing. Wait, I gotta go into my actual build to find it because it's way easier to find there. I think it's before, so no.
Usually it's before. So,
so third attack now, or third action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to push it again.
All right.
This time it's a 22.
As you are pushing and just trying to push, yours just seems to be locked in this literal just battle, just going back and forth, and eventually, just inch by inch, you are pushing him toward the edge, and for a split second, you're thinking that it's not going to be working, but then you manage to look and you see a slight opening as one of his back legs is not perfectly balanced, and you reach back and you just kick it back, and at that point he goes tumbling backward and again is also ripped to shreds as he falls into the arcane void. You got a 21, man. So
with the rest of my movement now,
yes,
I'm going to jump back over here to engage this one and get in its face.
Yeah.
And be like, Demi, you get the big one. And just yeah, that's my turn.
All right, perfect. So with that,
That was lovely.
The other thing is up. It's then going to go ahead.
Sounds like my nightly battle with homework. I'm just saying.
So true.
Well, this is your chance to get revenge. It's then going to go ahead and let out another goes back in, and then suddenly it just releases out another dissonant chord, and at this point it just seems to be so loud and deafening, and I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Not a spell, right? I think we've done this before.
Correct.
Oof.
15.
Okay.
20 total.
Attic got 20.
Oh, I'm sorry. 7 and 6 is 13, right?
Yeah.
13.
That 13, just kidding.
13. Okay, so 13. Attic got modified 20. Demi.
23.
And Avon.
7.
Okay, so
Twins!
everyone who
No,
passed,
just 7.
everyone who passed, you're gonna take 10 points of thunder damage, and everyone who failed, you're gonna take 21 points of thunder damage, and you are
What's the DC?
Decent.
What did I pass or fail? I didn't hear.
You
which one
failed.
I was.
Oh, sorry.
13. Okay.
Attic and Demi, you succeeded. Demi, Avum, and Scisri, you failed. So
Sure.
you take 22, and
Okay.
Scisri and Avum, you just hear a bunch of me ringing in your ear. You both are deafened for 4 rounds.
Ooh, not fun.
Ow!
Concentration checks.
And concentration
I assume.
checks. Yep.
Oh shoot!
But you can't hear
For
it.
everybody holding concentration, right?
Yep.
I rolled an 18 for Scrappy. I don't know if that affects anything. I forgot.
He takes 10 points of thunder damage.
How do you
20.
calculate?
Thank goodness he's got more than that.
So
you do con save?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not safe.
Yeah. So with that, so basically you two automatically fail any saves, any checks requiring hearing. So basically, if anyone's trying to talk to you,
Okay.
you guys can't hear them.
Sure. Sounds
Also,
good.
I got a 21 on my concentration.
You're fine? All right. So that is its turn. It's then going to go ahead and move back over to here. And with that, Demi, you're up.
Okay, I just give Attic a nod, and then okay. That's right. I keep forgetting this. It's just bad.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah. And Demi is, I think I'm just going to keep with the call lightning for the moment.
Okay.
So, do I need to roll again for the performance, or is that just the first time?
No,
and then
that's just the first time. You just need to maintain concentration on it. So it's going to make a dex
Okay.
save as long as it doesn't go into the binder. That is going to be a 15.
15 is my DC,
So
I
it-
believe.
So in that case, it's going to take half damage.
Take half. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, 46 though. 19 in half. Whatever
So
that is.
that'll be 9. So,
Nine.
yeah, because it'll be normally like you just 18. 9 plus 9 is 18. So then you just round down to 9.
Oh, yeah.
So again, seems like it does something, but it's not as effective as you would hope.
Okay. And then, as my bonus, let me look really quick. There was making sure. So I did do an attack,
Yes.
but oh, that says an additional. Well, it says whenever you take the attack action. I mean, that's a spell, but that's a spell attack, yeah.
Attack action is technically like when you make any type of attack.
Okay. And then it says you can make one additional melee attack from the
So-
excess position, so I
so-
can still attack from.
Well, technically, a spell attack would qualify, but you were concentrating on a spell, so it's technically not a spell
Right.
attack. So
Okay.
technically, it wouldn't necessarily qualify.
Okay, that's what I was curious about. Okay, then yeah, that's all I can do. But my shadow can give. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna move my shadow. Oh well, if I can select it. I'm just gonna put her down here for hopefully giving some sort of, or if I can like stand on this ledge. on this
Yeah, you
side,
can.
Helping Attic.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, cool. And that's it.
All right. So that one is dead. Avum, you're up.
Demi! Demi! Do you want to... Are you doing good? Do you want to be really cool? It's your fight! Demi! Just looking at you. Do I get a shake or a nod or anything? Okay! Trying to think how this is gonna work out. Action, hasted, bonus action. I won't be able to move. Go there. Okay. I'm gonna take out the Gerudo Gate, and he's gonna launch it at this buddy here.
All right.
The one in the middle. 11 plus 10. 21.
That hits. You do get sneak attack since there are friendlies.
Sweet. So 7 plus. Actually, not bad. 7 plus 12, 19, 20. 19 plus 3, 22.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I'll teleport with it.
Okay. Right. Where
It's right on the edge there.
All right.
And I go, I just want you to look cool. And he's going to go, I know this is going to be bad for me, but greater invisibility on you. And knowing that I'm going to go lethargic for
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
You are no longer hasted, so you just go. You cast invisibility, so Demi, your form dissipates, and Avum, you just suddenly go. Oh.
Never again. Never again.
All right. So with that, that is your turn then, because you lost.
Actually, well. So I don't know when I'll actually get stunned. Would I have time to move at all, or am I instantly stunned?
The moment it drops is when you get stunned, effectively.
I wasn't sure, because I know, like, maybe it was a critical role thing. I never knew, but they'd always say, like, the concentration ends at the end of the turn when you cast a new one, so I wasn't sure how that ever worked.
Yeah, for me, usually the moment it's gone is when it happens.
So when I cast on her, I won't be able to use the rest of my movement.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. That's my turn.
Yeah, perfect. All right, well, it's up. It's going to go ahead and look. It's going to make one attack on Avum and another attack on a deck. So first attack on a deck is going to be a 14. Second attack on Avum is going to be a modified 20.
That's on advantage on makes them stunned.
Right,
and it's
that's
an auto
right.
Crit if it hits.
So that is going to be the highest is going to be a modified 20. So that is an auto critical. So this is where the fun begins.
You said a modified 20?
Yeah, modified 20.
It doesn't hit.
Your AC is 20, I thought.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, just go. Sorry. You're right. It's going to be higher. My bad.
Oh, okay.
And plus, I forgot I lost the 2. So.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, what? I thought the haste was gone.
No, yep, 20 hits.
All right. So that is going to be 20 points of slashing damage. And I need you to make a concentration check for greater invisibility. DC 10.
I did forget about that part. 13.
13. You're good. Also, I forgot. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for deafened, since your turn ended.
7.
You're still deafened. All right, Sizri, you're up.
Okay. I have my dice tray like right between my mouse and my keyboard, and I'm like, I can't like move my mouse very quickly. Okay. Hi. Yeah, I will zoom over, kind of like leaping between all these things.
Yeah.
Leap.
And I'll say with your haste, you'll be able to make it.
Yeah. Do I need to leap onto this platform?
No, because it's so large. From there, you'll be able to attack it.
Cool. Okay. So I'll just go ahead and attack it there. And I go, okay, let's see if I got it this time. And talking extra loud and fast. Nope, not the first one. It's so ridiculous. ridiculous. I don't even get
It's a
mad.
feint
Like,
and a
that one is a 22.
That one hits.
Okay, I'll do that one first. I'll throw my smite in here.
Keep telling her it's not necessary every time.
to fake to do the miss.
It worked once. I'm doing it every time.
This is second level. Although, wait, I don't want to like steal Demi's thunder.
You're
Does
fine.
It, like look like it's dead?
No.
Fine, okay. I don't want to steal the thunder. I would feel so bad if I did that.
No, it's looking pretty okay.
Okay.
Also,
cool.
you're totally good too.
Yeah. I just don't want to like ruin everything.
Y'all take turns.
Yeah, that's true.
Zelda rock music is epic.
52.
Jeez. Not critical, not in critical too. Good night.
Yeah. Getting second level.
All right.
But I'm out of spell slots now. Yeah, third attack. Nat 20. I should have saved it.
Hey!
That's okay. So that is 17.
Okay, 17. All right.
And I'll just stay there.
Perfect.
I feel like that's the most paladin-y thing that any paladin can ever experience, is when they run out and then the next one's that 20, right?
As,
like, dang it!
as another bit of lightning just strikes the sword, imbuing it with more divine energy, just slashes across it. It is definitely starting to look rough now. So with that, Scissory, go ahead and make a Constitution save for deafened.
Oh, sure. 24.
You are no longer deafened as suddenly the strikes, you feel the tinnitus just kind of dissipates from your ears. All right.
Perfect.
With that, Adek, you're up.
I'm gonna look at this thing and be like, I kind of wish you hit me. I'm gonna punch it.
I want you to do it. I want you to hit me.
I wanted him to. I wanted to hit me.
You had.
That's a 22 for the first attack.
That hits.
Like this. And then I'll do 11 damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
For 6 minimum damage. And then third attack is a 21 to hit.
All three hit. As just
For 9 thunder damage. And I said, do that to me!
it kind of just looks back at you, and if a piece of paper could be confused, it would be.
It has disadvantage if it tries to attack anybody else but me. Now.
Good to know.
And I'm going to defensive field for 12 to 10 hit points.
Perfect. All right, so that's your turn then?
That is my turn.
Okay. All right, so it's going. You see this thing in the center. Suddenly, pages just start whipping around wildly as one sheet just comes and tries to strike you, Scissory. First attack is going to be a 17 to hit.
No.
As you go and you just raise your shield and you bat one of the razor sharp pieces of paper, and then another one, Demi, you look out. Oh, actually, it doesn't know you're there. So actually, it would be going to a deck. So a deck, that's a natural 20.
Hits, but doesn't crit me.
Yeah, it doesn't crit you. So it is going to go ahead and.
It heard your request.
Yeah.
It's
the wrong thing to hit me, but.
Yeah.
Is going to deal 13 points of slashing damage, or as it just slices you across the cheek. And I need you to make a concentration check.
Roll a nat 20 on it.
You're fine. And with that, it is going to go ahead and move again. So Scissory, you get an AOO.
Okay. Yeah, 19 on the die.
You hit.
Cool. So you can use sneak attack on that, right?
Yep, because it's not on your
I'll
turn.
just do it now. 22.
Okay, perfect. All right, that is its turn. Demi, you're up. You are currently invisible.
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean for me, though?
So
You
you're
get advantage on all attacks.
Advantage? Okay.
and
Cool.
since it's greater invisibility, you can attack and you won't reappear.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll just nod to Avum. I mean, he can't see me, but, she just...
The feeling of a nod in spirit is there.
Yeah, you get that acceptance in your heart.
As he's just passed out.
You're stunned, deaf, and blind to her.
Okay, I'm just...
Wow,
I'm
yeah.
just- yeah.
Love does
I'm gonna
that to you, Jack. Love does that to you.
I don't know if I want to fall in love. How bad is this guy in the center?
He's starting to look rough as you see some pages starting to crumble.
Okay. So I kind of want to use the sunburst spell now.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that, but it's a 60-foot radius, and it says each creature. It doesn't say each enemy.
Yep.
So, I'm gonna try to center it so he's on a... We're kind of like in a void pocket, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So, does Demi feel confident that she can aim it so it's not gonna hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So she's gonna do that.
I was gonna have Scissor just be like, it's okay, just go for it. But...
Can't be. She just put the sunglasses.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Maven's just wide-eyed.
Yeah. All right. So as you just start playing the sun song, the rain goes away, and you just start playing it. And off in the distance, you see what looks like to be a sun, and it just explodes in a massive radiance. What kind of saving throw does it need to make?
That's what I'm reading.
All right.
This is a Constitution save. Oh, I still need to make a performance check. Hold on.
Go ahead and make a performance check.
Oh, yes, it's like a 19 or...
Yeah.
19.
So that's in the 30s for you, so you're fine. All right, so it goes off. It rolled a 1.
Again?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
Yes, okay.
It's meant to be.
8d6 radiant.
how much?
8d6 radiant.
Yep.
Time for counting.
Yep. Cool. 29.
29.
That's not bad.
All right.
And it's blinded for a minute.
Okay, good to know. Repeat saving throw for blind at the end of each turn.
At the end of each of its turns.
Perfect. So, all right. As you just strike it, you see that more pages begin to fall out. It seems to start to lose its form. With that, anything else you're gonna do on this turn, Demi?
No, because I'm just gonna keep my shadow up there for Attic. So
Perfect. So with that, Avum, you're up.
Yeah.
No, he's down.
That's right. You're stunned.
I'm stunned.
Yeah, that's right.
And a
So
little drool.
yeah.
A drool
So
for a bonus action.
Good bonus action.
go ahead. Go ahead and make a con save to see about the deafened.
17.
Suddenly the ringing in your ears dissipates.
A little better.
Perfect. All right. So with that, the other guy's turn. Gonna go ahead and do 2 attacks on you, Abram. I'm sorry, a deck, because you asked for it. So first attack is going to be a 12, so that misses. Second attack is going to be a 25.
Why?
Am I not
It
good
misses?
enough to
Oh.
hit?
I'm hasted. I'm 26 hasted. Oh man, hit me.
As it just the paper just seems to be going just straight up against it. Nothing is happening. And
I'm so sad.
with that, back to the top of the order. Scissor, you're up.
Sure. So this looks like it's the big thing. Looks like it's hanging on.
Yeah.
Like it's like almost done.
Yeah.
Okay. I will just to kind of like set it up. I'm gonna do my channel divinity to have spectral vines like try and like pin it down to like hold it in place.
And that's a strength saving throw, correct?
That is a strength or dex saving throw. Its choice, DC 15.
I miss Oath of the Ancients.
That is a 14.
Oh, nice.
So,
Yay.
as vines just come out of the rock and just grab and wrap around it. Is there actually a size category limit to it?
It doesn't say.
Okay, then it doesn't say.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
All right, doesn't say. As
Not
the
a dragon
vines just
with
go and wrap around it with the various bindings and just starts to go down into place. So with that,
Oh, Demi's like,
I'll and then as my other action, I'll use lay on hands on myself because I'm pretty injured
right.
for 20 hit points.
perfect. All right,
And then I'll just say like, Demi, go for it.
all right. Attic, you're up. And
All right. I will punch this guy.
he's so sad.
So sad.
Ew.
I feel bad. The one
Punch
time,
number
like
one.
the one time you want me to hit you, I can't. Like,
I 25 to hit on the first one
that hits.
for 8 damage.
So
Just
defeated.
taking his
Second
hands
attack. 28 to hit for
That hits.
11 damage.
Okay,
Still up.
still up.
Third attack. 17 to hit. Maybe that'll miss.
That one just hits.
Okay. 8 damage. And disadvantage again on attacks against other people besides me. And I keep saying, hit me! Hit me!
Okay.
And then I can bonus action. I think for a bonus action, I'll do defensive field again. That seems
Perfect.
like a good plan.
So with that, it is its turn, and it is going to go ahead and let out a really pleasant sounding noise. Now, you all will get advantage on this one because it is an enchanting effect, and you all have advantage on that, I believe. So go ahead and make for me a wisdom saving throw.
And still not a spell, right?
Correct.
It's a charm.
Charm effect. Yeah, that's it.
You said charisma.
Yep. No, wisdom. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. 28.
You're good?
24.
Attic, you're good? Avum,
22.
you're good? Demi.
18?
You all are fine as you feel pleasant memories and sensations entering your mind. They then dissipate as you manage to shrug him off, and he is going to go ahead and move over here. And that is his turn. Demi, you're up.
Okay.
19 for Scrappy, too. I don't know if that matters, though. with him.
Not for him, no.
Let's see. Hold on. I was looking up a thing. Oh, that's 60 feet. Let me make sure. Is Scissory still looking bad?
She's fine. I healed
Okay.
myself. I was more set. I was setting up Demi anyway. Like she's.
Oh wait,
being
it's
like go for it. With
I'm
Right.
sorry, I forgot. It's grappled. It's restrained, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's restrained.
It
So
can make a saving throw at the end of its turn to see if it.
natural 20. So
Okay, so but I think it's still there because
Yeah.
that's the end of its turn. It makes the save.
yeah, so it's still there.
Is it teleporting or is it just flying by?
It is flying around.
Okay. That's fine. How's Abram looking? I know Addict's fine. He can't be hit. Okay. Just making sure. I was just seeing if my bonus action needed to be used to heal. All right, we're all fine. Okay, she's gonna do her last because I get my proficiency bonus for these songs. I'm gonna use my last one for the sunburst again.
All right.
So she's gonna just call up that far off sun. Hopefully,
That
yes,
is
he
a
does.
that is a 13.
Cool. He fails again.
Yep.
All right, let's see if I get some Yahtzees. Oh, okay. um, 29 again.
Okay. As you play this beautiful piece of music, the burst just comes forth and it explodes and just comes in or just causes it to irradiate across this creature made of paper and music. And suddenly pages start going flying off in the distance as the bands of musical measures just go flying off and dissipate. And suddenly all your vision goes white. And you are back in the room where Cass was awaiting for you all. And he just looks. He just looks. The Cass looks and just gives a slight applause. And well done, Demi. With that,
Yeah.
you have indeed proven that you are worth knowing the location of the sealing song, the Song of Sealing. And he hands you a piece of paper, two pieces of paper. One that seems to be that of like a map that seems to be rolled up, and another that seems to have a riddle on it.
I am so bad at riddles, guys.
So you see, that it says, to seek out that which can seal, you must gaze upon the rocks that grant sight.
Have we got any other clues or anything?
There is a map.
Okay.
With that, he goes, and with this, you will be able to have the information you need to seek out the Song of Sealing and put an end to this great calamity that's befallen us.
Thank you. That was really fun going up against you.
You have shown your worth as a bard, and you put a good name to us. Indeed, my ancestor would be proud to see that you are carrying on the legacy of bards.
Thank you.
He gives a slight bow. Now, if you excuse me, I do have another appointment to attend to. Please stay and look upon the basics of various information. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. I know we've asked so much of you, and I doubt our intervention would probably even matter much of anything for this person, for their talent speaks of itself, but there is of one named Reyna who believe I was seeking intent to join your school, and she has done much for the good of this world, as well as suffered greatly. So I, and I'm sure my friends here, would like to put forward a letter of recommendation, or at least a word of recommendation, if she does come to seek your house.
We have
Yeah.
we I am familiar with this name. I know that Shad put forth a strong letter of recommendation for her. I believe she's been accepted, but it's not to my college. It's more so to the College of the Arcane Arts. So as whether or not
That actually would make a lot more sense.
so
I'm still coming out of my stupor. I apologize.
You are more than fine. So with that, I must go, but I will deed and make sure that her name is still brought forth before the board of recommendation, just in case.
Thank you.
Of course. And with that, I bid you adieu.
Thanks, that was so fun!
See ya.
He then goes ahead and leaves, as you all have a potential next location of where the Song of Sealing could be located. And that is where we'll go ahead and end tonight's session. And that's where we'll go ahead and do another level up.
Yes!
Yes!
I would imagine Avon was trying to go up and like pick Demi up to like swing her around, and then just realizes he's that strong. So just like high fives her.
Is the crash more intense because it was an all-day haste thing? That's been my question.
Or is that still coming?
Or is that still coming?
It's pretty intense because of that, but also it's intense because you're going to have to start fighting exhaustion due to basically jet lag, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
So so that wombo combo is not going to be fun.
Yay!
So with that, we'll go ahead and start a round. Avom, are you good to? All right. What are you taking a level in?
So technically he's going to be going Oracle, though in my head narratively,
yes,
because it's actually a pretty good one where the like physical stats come up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hold off on any benefits for the Oracle stuff until more narrative makes sense, but the physical stuff I'll kind of add in from his stat block. So
all right.
There's a big Oracle thing he gets at 8th level, so I'll just kind of hold off on that. But
sure. That's fine.
I forgot my thing. Was it D8?
Yeah, you're a D8 hit die.
Yeah. 2, like normal.
Oh my gosh, that has happened so much.
Don't worry, he's letting it top at some point on these level up.
By the end of this campaign, you will get into the triple digits. I swear it.
I think I can. Jack, if I pick up the weights on it, there's no weights on that bar.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right.
You're just using your arms. You're just using your arms, man.
Oh my god.
Right. Scissory.
I'm gonna do Paladin again.
Nice. So that is 8th level Paladin? Or no?
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
It is 8th. Mm-hmm.
Is this the first time that we haven't done foot swaps?
We usually, in the past, we were mostly the same. I think just the last couple levels we were swapped.
Okay, because I always thought it was flip-flopped. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to work my way to getting 3rd level spells. I really want that. So, okay, D10. 8.
Nice.
Happy.
Good. All right, and then Attic. Welcome to 13th level Artificer.
Spells now for Artificer.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeesh. And I rolled a 7.
Nice. All right, and then lastly, Demi with more Bard. You're 9th level.
10th level Bard.
Or 10th level Bard. Yeah, that's right. 10th level. Sheesh.
Yep. So yeah, that's cool. More spells, more proficiencies. We love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess I normally roll low on these things. That's a 1.
Reroll ones.
Okay. That's another 1.
Reroll ones.
Wow.
That's another
The 3rd time though.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Nope, you get to keep it now.
I will say if you re-roll and it's another 1, the universe may just be saying Demi gets a 1.
8.
Oh my God.
Hey!
Fourth time's the charm. Okay.
I feel like we just added all of the ones before
Yeah.
to make the
Do
8.
you remember, Lit and Mike specifically, there was a time in Witchlight, there was an episode, and I rolled
Oh, yeah.
like 6 ones
Yeah.
in a
4 ones,
row
yeah.
on my D20 dice.
Oh yeah.
I am
It-
not joking.
It was horrible.
So bad.
All right. So with that, that's what we'll go ahead and wrap tonight's session as we continue on in this Holodrum arc, all that fun stuff. Thank you all so much for joining us. It was a great time all around. You all are awesome, as well as thank you for the super chats. So with that, everybody, keep being awesome. Actually, before we do that, remember Mystical Mishaps on Sunday with Marquee Gaming. So, and then also Friday for my video where we cover Pathfinder's multiclassing. Spotify, thank you for turning off again as we are about to wrap out tonight's session. So with that, everyone, keep being awesome and keep rolling those dice. Cheers.